Hey guys, and welcome to a very special Tuesday night stream. Some of you will notice you're able to watch this whilst not currently being a member. And we spoke to the team yesterday and we've decided that when we have a brand new book in hand, so we can be one of the first channels out there, on the Tuesdays that we have a brand new book in hand, we'll actually push these out to everybody, not just members only. So when it's new Codex week, you're going to get two, that's right, that's two battle reports with the brand new Codex in 1 week. You tell me who else does that right now on YouTube? No one.
As of today, no.
So a lot of you will know I am a huge fan of Khorne and Khorne Demons, and I have myself a beautiful 2,000 point Khorne Demon army. Well, it was 2,000 points, it's now a lot more than 2,000 points with this brand new Codex. So I was absolutely going to take the chance to run the Khorne Demons into whatever Brom and Joe want to throw at me this week. Tonight's Brom, Thursday it's Joe. I don't think he's decided yet what army we're going to use, but we're going to have 2,000 points Khorne Demons versus Ultramarines, and I think it could be an absolute slaughterfest right now.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
I've definitely got enough firepower to deal with this.
So, I should also mention, as we start, this Khorne Demon army, much like the Eternal Slaughter, were painted and built by James, who is a legend from Blazing Brush Studio. Not the channel sponsor, but he did do this army and he did do the Eternal Slaughter. So Google Blazing Brush Studio, check him out on Instagram. Typically sells things on eBay as well. He did the Khorne Demons for me. He did these in like 2 to 3 weeks once I said I want to use Khorne Demons against Valrak. And the reason why I wanted to use Khorne Demons against Valrak is because the 8th edition Demons Codex was a bit lol.
Yeah, it was super lol.
It was what we more commonly know as dog shit, quite honestly, comparatively with everything else. Finally, Demons are getting their upgrade. I'm very excited by this book. I've just been explaining to Bron what my Khorne Demons can do.
Yep.
You're less excited now.
I'm, less excited. It'll be fine. I've brought loads of stuff that's got loads of invuns and loads of bullets that do loads of stuff.
Yes. We'll talk about that in just a moment.
Yeah.
First of all, although Blazing Brush aren't our studio, the channel does have a couple of incredible sponsors. On your screen right now, you'll see 2 short clips. We're sponsored by the amazing people at Sea Studios, basically the best painting service globally for 40k. They're doing 1,000 Suns for me right now. They're amazing. And we're also sponsored by the incredible team at Element Games. I was here this last weekend for the DeploymentZone.tv open day. You can check out DZTV if you !DZTV in the chat. Come and join us on the website. I'm changing the website up soon. We'll have a brand new website launched very soon, which I'm very excited about. So that is our beautiful channel sponsors. If you want to use the link in the Element Games link in the description below, it directly supports the channel. It takes you through an affiliate thing, drops a little cookie in your browser, not the ones that you can eat, Joe.
No,
just normal cookies. And then you can come and support the channel by making purchases via that link. We get 5% kickback, financial kickback for everything you spend via that link. And you probably, after seeing this, are going to want to buy a load of demons.
Yep.
However, being a stream on this channel, we are playing Tempest of War. And tonight we have ourselves a Tempest of War mission, which I randomised. And the actual mission rule and the primary mission rule are very demonically narrative. Very lucky with this one. Joe, our mission, please.
So tonight the deployment is Hammer and Anvil. The primary mission is Burn and Raise. So you get 5 points if in your command phase if you control 1 objective or more objective opponents. You get 5 points if you control more objectives than your opponent. And in the 5th battle round, the player who goes first gets 5 points for holding 1, 5 points for holding more, and then they get an additional 5 points for every objective that you raise. And whoever went second scores at the end of their turn 5 points for holding 1, 5 points for holding more. And raising an objective, you do a action on the objective at the start of your movement phase if you are within range of an objective marker, and if completed at the end of your turn, it is removed from the battlefield as you set fire to it, rub poo all over it, cover it in mud, smash it up.
That's how you raise objectives.
Yep. And then the mission rule for this game is Pall of Dread. In this mission, neither player can use the insane bravery stratagem.
You're not brave enough.
Yeah.
Mind you, you're Space Marines, Leadership 9, you probably don't need it.
Nope.
But before, mission off, there we go, we have had a super chat.
We haven't finished the mission, Joe. Each player also has a deck of secondary cards. Every fucking time you do this, we have a deck of secondary cards. There is 20 secondary cards in each player's deck. In each player's command phase, they will draw up to 3 new secondary objectives, depending on how many they currently hold. The intent is to try and achieve these objectives during the turn. You can hold them in further turns, or you can discard them at the end of the turn if you don't think you can achieve them, or if you want to draw a fresh deck. You can use a single command point stratagem called New Orders in your command phase, so you can discard a single card and replace it with a new one immediately if you don't think you can achieve that card that you've then decided to discard. Yeah. There are 20 cards available. That is many more than you can score. It's 100 points available secondary-wise, but you can only max 45 points on your secondary cards, 45 points on your primary, 10 points for being painted, for a maximum total of 100 points this game. Typically, Burn and Raise, we don't see anyone getting anywhere near the 45 points for the primary.
I'm definitely going for the full 45 points for the game.
That's our mission. Joe, what has chat said that's made you giggle so much?
So, Crumpets Panda, which made me laugh as a great name, has super chatted. And he super chatted 888, which I quite liked. And it says, Khorne Day has come again. Happy Khorne Day, Liam.
Happy Khorne Day.
And then Ben C has just become a Hersir.
So you get access to Discord.
And then Tim Chaser has gifted 5 memberships, which have all been hoovered up.
It's snaffled, have they?
They've all been snaffled up. Garrett Gabby, Hans Worst, Jake Pittard, the 8th Duff.
Don't read them all out, Joe.
But the most important one's got one as well. That's and Dez's dog.
We stopped reading out the membership gifting ages ago when membership gifting got a bit silly. For all of you who've been gifted memberships, you get gifted it at the Skull tier, not Hesir tier. So you get gifted it at the £5 tier, not the £2 tier. £2 tier gets you access to Discord, exclamation mark Discord in the chat. You can come and join us in the Great Hall Discord server. Make sure you link your YouTube account to your Discord account so it unlocks it properly, because it will recognise you have a membership. If you are a Skull tier, normally at this time, every single Tuesday, we're live for members only content. So if you are a Skull tier member right now, you're a hero. If you've been gifted it, make sure you tune in every Tuesday at 7:30 for members only content, whilst we hang out with our beautiful members and we answer questions and talk about our feelings.
Yep.
Brom's going to be talking about his feelings later.
It's going to be painful.
There has been a request from Grassy if you can get your first turn done in under 40 minutes, Brom.
I think the whole game will be done in about an hour, mate.
I don't think that's possible with you. But
I'm going to take 45 minutes and it'll still be over.
We do have 2,000 point beautiful armies for you. I have 2,000 points of Khorne, and I actually have to use a book because it's obviously not on Battlescribe yet. How frightened was everyone about Battlescribe for a while? It's okay, everyone, calm down. Battlescribe's fine. We still have at least one good 40k app. Anyway, 2,000 points of Khorne Demons on the screen right now. Actually 1,980 points, because I don't have any individual upgrade points. So this is it. This is all I've got, 1,980. I do have a single battalion, despite the fact that I have 5 HQ choices. I'll explain that in just a moment, Bron.
That sounds cheeky and broken.
It sounds cheeky, doesn't it? But it's amazing. So, I have, leading the charge, my Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. He's no longer a Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. He's just a Bloodthirster with a Great Axe of Khorne. He is one of my HQ choices. He's the Warlord today. And I've also made him an Exalted Bloodthirster. If you don't know Bloodthirsters, they used to be a bit frightening if they got near you, but you could kill him pretty quickly. Well, now he's a Toughness 8 monster with 20 wounds, and he has a 4+ demonic invulnerability save against ranged, and a 4+ demonic invulnerability save against melee attacks. He also offers reroll hit rolls of 1, which is pretty tasty, but we've buffed him up. So we've given him an Exalted Bloodthirster ability called Indomitable Onslaught. Indomitable Onslaught is a 40-point upgrade. That means he cannot take any more than 8 wounds a phase. Khorne loves it.
Yep.
We've also given him a Warlord trait, which is called a Brazen Hide. So he has a Brazen Hide, Brom. That means he gets a 5-up Feel No Pain against all wounds, basically. So all damage, 5-up Feel No Pain. As a relic, we've given him the Armour of Scorn. Armour of Scorn means he gets +1 save to his whatever his saving throw is, which is, in this book, demonic invulnerability, against all 1 damage weapons. So against 1 damage bolters and Gatling cannons and all that kind of stuff that no one will ever bring anymore.
No one takes
He gets a 3+ invulnerable save. It also gives him a 4+ Feel No Pain against anything that dishes out mortal wounds in the psychic phase. You can tell that I really hated losing my Bloodthirsters really, really quickly in the previous edition, so I've tooled this guy up to be a lot more survivable, but there is a lot of really cool Warlord traits, relics and powers in here. So he's my Warlord. He's leading the charge. If you have a greater demon in your army, it has to be a Warlord. So he's my Warlord. He also has with him, just for shits and gigs, Scarbrand, who's another Bloodthirster. His Slaughter and Carnage axes are almost as devastating. In fact, they're probably more devastating because they also ignore invulnerable saves, which is quite tasty. Scarbrand is the same toughness 8 creature with 4+ demonic invulnerability, apart from he has 22 wounds instead of just the 20 wounds. He also has some additional ability, so he can't be affected by psychic powers at all. He issues everything friend or foe within 6 inches +1 attack, automatically pass morale, and you must roll 3d6 if you want to fall out of combat with him. And if you are higher than your leadership, you can't fall back. So basically, you're so engulfed in rage that you won't fall back out of combat with Scarbrand. Now, because I have 2 Great Demons of Khorne, that means that for free, I can take 2 Heralds of Khorne without taking any battlefield roll slots. So I have 2 Heralds. First, I have Skulltaker. Skulltaker, he's pretty good with his new Slayer Sword. Slayer Sword's -3 damage with his normal strength of 6, but that also ignores invulnerable saving throws. And against characters, he can reroll all hits and wounds, which is pretty tasty. He also buffs other Khorne Bloodletter units nearby. Bloodletter units are Bloodletters, and in fact, the cavalry units as well. The Blood Crushers, they have the Bloodletter keyword, so you can buff them too now. And then we have a Skullmaster, who is essentially a Bloodletter on top of a Blood Crusher himself. I've given him a relic, because I can spend a command point for a relic called Argath, the King of Blades. That basically means that his 3 damage sword becomes a 4 damage sword, and you cannot negatively impact his to hit or to wound roll. Okay? So he ignores modifiers to hits and to wounds in melee. He's a bit of a beat stick as well nowadays. Finally, my 3rd HQ choice, because those 2 are free slots, is Karanak, who is the lead Fleshhound. He does some cool stuff too. In your command phase, you pick an enemy character unit, and each time this model makes attack against a character unit, successful wound roll, not 6, just a successful wound roll, inflicts 2 mortal wounds on the target and the attack sequence ends. So just does mortal wounds to characters all the time. I'm hunting your character. You didn't bring many characters, did you?
I brought a few.
Okay, so that's good.
Only 4.
We then have 3 units of Bloodletter. So I used to take units of 20 and 30. Well, actually, they're quite expensive now, and they max out at a unit of 10. So I've got 3 units of 10 Bloodletters for my battalion. Each has got an icon and instrument because they're now free to chuck in there, which is pretty tasty. All up to 2 attacks each, all up to strength 5 each. We love them, they're beautiful. 5+ against melee, 4+ demonic invulnerability against ranged. Got a unit of 4 Blood Crushers. They're quite tasty now, actually, with lots more attacks, and toughness 5 with 4 wounds each makes them pretty resilient. We've got 2 units of 5 Fleshhounds, super fast, a lot more resilient, better strength, big fan of those, and 2 Skull Cannons as well for some ranged firepower. No longer D6 shots, now D3 +3. We like those. You don't get cover against them. They're 2 damage each rather than D3. That, my friend, is 1,980 points of Khorne. Now, what I should talk about as well is the Warp Storm and the demonic ability. So everything's got demonic, okay?
It should do.
Demonic means I get the I get a deep strike ability, which is called, not panicking, hang on a minute, manifestation. So this is all in deep strike reserve. 3 units of Bloodletters and Skulltaker are all in deep strike reserve. There's a lot of ways. I'm not going to bore you all. There's lots of ways I can bring them in. I can use your leadership and deep strike that far away, or I can use Khorne characters and deep strike that far away. There's some super cool stuff I can do with them. I also get demonic invulnerability, which you spoke about. I get demonic terror. So whilst you're within 6 inches of me, you're -1 leadership, and your combat attrition, which you don't care about because of Should Know No Fear, would normally be -1 as well. Then I get the Warp Storm. Warp Storm, at the start of every battle round, I roll 8d6, and on each 4+, I get a Warp Storm point. And then I have a number of things. I've got 3 Khorne specific ones, and 8 Chaos Undivided Warp Storm abilities that I can use. And they do lots of things, don't they, Brom?
They do a number of things.
They do lots of terrifying things for lots of different Warp Storm abilities. Hopefully we'll get to show off some of these tonight. I won't read them all out to you right now. I am still planning on filming a review of this book, and where I'll probably give you a little bit more detail. Yeah. But I can do things like make my whole army -1 to hit, and I can give my whole army +1 attack, and I can resurrect models and stuff. It's some cool stuff you can do with Warp Storm. Interestingly, because, you know, we helped write this codex. Finally, one of ours has come out.
Yeah! It's almost like they told us that they need to be scary, and now they're scary.
And we've got loads of abilities that are no longer abilities and just on the data sheets. We're down to like 6 or 7 stratagems, one of which is gaining an additional relic, which I've spent, so I start on 11 command points. But otherwise, all of the stuff you used to get from Khorne, like +1 attack and +1 strength if I charge, just got that now on the data sheet.
Yeah,
just better, simpler. So I've got 6 or 7 stratagems to play with. I've got 11 Warp Storm abilities to play with. That's it. This is my Khorne Demons. Finally very excited to throw them at you.
I have to say that we helped. There was a lot of work that they did. So if it goes wrong, it's all them.
If it goes right, it's all us.
We toned the shit down. My French, it was definitely toned up when we got it, and we've definitely toned it down, but it's still very, very good. We were very excited by it. And the great game is definitely out there. You should play it.
Before you do your list,
I don't think it'll matter. It won't be here long.
So thank you, Christian Joseph, for super chatting. He says, "Happy FU save day." There was a question in the chat.
Yes.
Who I can't remember who's done it because it's scrolling along. Was that obviously demon saves cannot be modified because obviously you said your bloodthirster has a different save.
No, so the Bloodthirster has the Armour of Scorn,
Yeah.
which is +1 to his saving throw. He only has one type of saving throw. They don't have any other type of saving throw.
Yeah.
They don't have an invulnerable save. They don't have an armour save. They just have demonic invulnerability.
So it says that it's unmodifiable, but there is a relic in the book that especially.
Yeah, I mean, it's
allows
classic
you.
rules writing.
Yeah. You can't modify it, but here's a modification. For
Yeah,
it.
you can't modify invulnerables apart from with this relic, which allows you to modify it.
Yeah.
It's like so you won't get like cover. That's one save.
Yeah.
For any of that.
Because otherwise, Armour of Scorn. So if I read Armour of Scorn out to you, right, which says each time an attack with a damage characteristic 1 is allocated to the bearer, add 1 to any saving throw made against that attack.
So it's not really modifying the save; it's just adding 1 to the save.
Well,
You're modifying the saving throw.
So
No,
you are modifying.
you're
You're literally modifying it.
You're modifying the dice roll.
And
but
the reason why the questions come up is because if you read the ability which says demonic
save.
invulnerability, at the end of it, it says in either case a saving throw cannot be modified in any way. But the thing is, they don't have an armour save, they don't have an invulnerable save, they only have demonic save. So for the Armour of Scorn relic to work, it must allow you to +1 to your demonic invulnerable saving throw. It must, because you don't get any other, you don't even get like a 7+ armour save that you can get +1 in cover, and then you get another +1 for Armour of Scorn. You just have demonic invulnerability. So the way we're playing it, the way I've interpreted this, is that does work.
When it's FAQ'd and it goes the other way,
But I don't see how.
auto wins.
If they FAQ it the other way, they just remove half of that weapon, the whole
yeah.
relic's ability, basically,
which is
right?
the point.
So that's 2,000 points, Khorne Demons.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's 1980 points because I wanted to give you a 20-point advantage.
20.
Well, I'm 1,980 points, yeah.
Okay.
So you got 20 points advantage if
I
you
do
got 2,000 on
actually
the
have,
nose.
I do have 2,000 on the nose.
There you go.
I haven't brought 2,005 points like I do with the Ox. So it's fine. So I brought the Ultramarines and I have brought a battalion as well as a super command detachment because I brought the Primarch, the big man himself. Guilliman is the boss. He is the warlord. He has nobility manifested and shall hopefully send these creatures back to the vault. His
Nope.
his sword should be better than it is, and they're definitely going to wish it was because it's going to not be good enough today. But we'll see how good we can do. So we've also brought 4 characters in the 2 HQ slots. We've got Tigurius because I like some psychic power, and Cassius, Chaplain.
The Chaplain?
The Chaplain, the big man, the Ultramarine himself. He has not been primarified yet, which is a bit of a sad, but I brought the model from the Death Watch model because it's prettier. And it doesn't weigh a ton because I do have the old one, but he has got the ability to do 2 litanies, and I chose to do shooty ones this time. So we'll get to them when we get to them. Tiggy has some powers. We'll get to them when we get to them. In the, in the elite slot, because I'm going to move on to the other characters, we got an Apothecary. He has got the Rites of War and the Armour Indominus, which gives him the +1 wound and the ability to turn on a 3-up invuln, which you can ignore. So that's going to go well, hopefully, because he's got a 2-up save naturally.
Did you want to just change that psychic power now?
That's not the psychic power, that's a relic.
Oh.
Yeah, we might be on.
Give him a different relic.
We might get a different relic in a minute. But again, some of his models, that'll be all right. We've also got, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's the 4 characters. We have 4 Blade Guard. We have 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, and in Deep Strike Reserve we've got 5 Hammonators, Terminators with with Storm Shields and hammers. You know, because they've got invuns, 4-up invuns
So have I.
that you can ignore. And the
So have I.
in combat, you have
No,
less.
they're 4-up invuns in combat. The Bloodthirster's 4-up invuns in combat. Scarbrand's 4-up invun in combat. Skulltaker's 4-up invun in combat. This character's 4-up invun in combat.
Cool. And so I've got some of them. So I've got 4-up in combat as long as you don't ignore it. In the troops choice, we've got 6 intercessors with Stalker Bolters. So they have 2 damage weapons. Yay! Something with 2 damage because everything else is single
Oh, but
damage.
at least
by
they're
the
strength
shotguns.
5, right? So they win me on 5s?
They are strength 5, and I
They're
can
not
win
strength
you on.
5. The Stalker Bolts are strength 4, aren't they?
They are.
They're strength 4, yeah.
Yeah, so you're winning him on 6s.
No, I can get to 5s. That's why I brought the chaplain with the ability to make him +1 to win.
Rom sounds nervous, Jay.
I'm not nervous. I'm just broken already. The we've also got, very importantly, 2 squads of infiltrators. Yes, infiltrators, not incursors. We can deep strike, denial, bubble you, and that will be important because Liam can't ignore it. That gives me a 12-inch bubble, 24-inch bubble around each unit to try and deny him. In the fast attack slot, we've got 4 jumpy dudes, and then in the troop transport capacity, we've got an impulsor. That's it. I think I've not got enough. I wish I'd had some eradicators now, and maybe a bit more gun.
The reason why the infiltrators are so important is because demons now have the manifestation ability, which means there's a number of ways in which I can bring them on the table. So basically, I can start any unit in Deep Strike Reserve now because I'm a demon, and then I can manifest them on the tabletop a number of ways. So firstly is normal Deep Strike, right? So 9 inches away from you, I drop in, clearly infiltrators make that 12 inches. I then also have the ability to Deep Strike within 6 inches of you, as long as I'm wholly within 6 inches of a character with a Warp Locus ability. So for example, the Bloodthirster, Scarbrand, they've got Warp Locus, which means I can bring you in within 6 inches of me. I can bring the unit in wholly within 6 inches of me, and then be within 6 inches of you. However, there's other things I can do. So I can Deep Strike in my own deployment zone, and Deep Strike 3 inches away from you if I'm Deep Striking in my own deployment zone. Yep. Or if I'm Deep Striking in no man's land, not in your deployment zone, I can Deep Strike within a number of inches of you that is equal to your leadership at that point in time. So if I've got 3 Khorne units in range of your Ultramarines unit, you're -3 to leadership, puts you on leadership 6. I can then Deep Strike 6 inches away from your no man's land. Infiltrators, however, have a special rule that just basically says you cannot come in from reserves within 12 inches. Yeah. So that just negates all of that stuff, but everything else, I can come within range. And there's abilities with the Warp Storm, etc., and there's abilities with Warlord traits and relics and stuff where you can really stack that leadership buff up. You can get units to like -6, -7 leadership, and you can Deep Strike 2 inches away and go, charge.
I think when the Demon Codex drops, I don't think any Space Marine player should leave home with less than 3 units.
If I had 3 built, I would have brought 3.
My Raven Guard will just run nothing but infiltrators. But before we go on any further, we have had 2 super chats, and usually you've been going on for a while, so I thought.
We've been going on for 25 minutes. There's a brand new book.
Waffling on. So thank you, Matthew Clare Music. He says So have 1.5k of each god from 8th edition. Seeing this, I'm thinking it's worth wiping off the dust and bringing them out again. Really excited for the new demons.
Absolutely.
I was let down in the Great Game by Slaanesh, but Slaanesh in the actual game I think will be very good.
They're
will be very good.
That laugh from Joe.
So in the Great Game, they play against each other, and one of Slaanesh's things was that they had AP modifiers. They're massively AP modifying, stacked really well, which was very good. But when you had demon saves,
so Great Game
is
the Crusade rules.
Yeah.
So it's like demons versus demons and stuff, which is really cool.
But that didn't really help them. It didn't buff them. So I just kept going on about how there's one going to help. But
if you're not really playing Crusade, like most people don't, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And then we've had also because we've got a Nurgle demon army as well, which
we do have a Nurgle demon army, which I'm thinking about busting out on Thursday.
Yeah, I think you should. And then thank you, Khorne Ed says, "Sons of Gilliman, your time has come. Soon your skulls will decorate Khorne's throne. Rejoice in the slaughter, for this will be your last act in this life."
So tonight is actually a narrative game. So the guys have set up
your excuse already?
Yeah, this is my excuse already. So what we've set up. Can we get a top down, mate, please? Joe has made a pretty board. I'm going to go with Joe.
We've set up.
Joe's made a pretty board, which is one of the battle barges, a Space Hulk of the Ultramarines. We are here. We are travelling through the warp, and our gellar fields have failed. That is how the incursion happened. The little buggers got in the little gap that we left, and
the little buggers got in the little gap,
and we would come to eradicate them and purge them from our ship. But they are quite strong and powerful because we are still travelling through the warp.
It's that narrative gaming.
It's very narrative, but he said something that slightly griped at me in my narrative thing.
What's that then?
He says this is our battle barge, Space Hulk. It wouldn't be a Space Hulk. Space Hulks are like all when basically
like scrapyards.
It's like a scrapyard. Basically, when a ship is destroyed in the warp, loads and loads of other ships they all kind of just crash into each other to make a giant meteor of just scrap like ships. So yeah.
Wow. So have you already crashed your Space Marine ship? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Or this is a space
I mean, you
hole.
can come off top down now if you want.
This, like, it's almost... Yeah.
One job, Joe.
Yeah.
Press button.
Also...
If you want the narrative lead, crack on.
I will do next
I
time.
brought back your story.
Yeah, just ruin everything.
I
Jesus.
butchered it. didn't I?
Gareth Briley has super chatted. Lad says, Joe, in your expert opinion on Liam, how smug is he playing Khorne Demons today, and can he contain being a super smug git when he starts to win?
I'm not that smug right now because I haven't actually used them since we were playtesting months ago with the new rules. I've only been using with the old rules. So I feel like, having read the rules, looked at the data sheets and looked at what I've got, that this could be a fucking 3-turn roll stomp. However, I haven't actually started rolling dice yet. So it could go wildly wrong.
You got a lot of rerolls.
I mean,
But you hit on 2 on them.
I mean, both my bloodthirsters give reroll ones, and no, one of my bloodthirsters gives reroll ones, and all my heralds give reroll wound rolls of ones. I've got captain lieutenants everywhere,
Okay, so that's all right.
which I never used to have really, which is quite tasty.
That's, yeah, it should be less reason to fail, basically, isn't it? Could be good. It's okay. You won't have many attacks.
Cool.
So it's a big roll off. I've still got green dice because Joe hasn't changed them.
No, I left them there.
Yeah, they didn't help you with the
I
last
feel like
game.
you,
They
I
didn't help me
feel like
last.
you need them.
Yeah.
I need,
Well, I say that in the game with the Orcs, you just
didn't help me.
it just didn't help him at all.
Even with all my rule editing.
I'm also bringing these. You've gone for it already.
I've gone for it. I don't want that roll. Oh, thank God.
I'm playing nice, bro. I'm playing nice.
I'm changing.
This time, if you could at least roll a 3, that'd be helpful.
Come on! No.
That's another 2. In that
Come
case,
on.
I'm going to beat you this time. There you go. Right. You want me to go first?
I want you to... No, I don't.
Yes,
I want
you do.
maximum number of days.
So it's battle round 1. At the start of the battle round, do you know what I do, Bron? I roll 8d6. 8, because, chaos.
It's a magic number.
So I only get myself 3 warp storm points this time.
That's good.
Just the 3 warp storm points.
Because 4 would have been mathematically good for you.
4's mathematically average,
Yeah.
but we get 3 warp storm points, which is quite tasty. I'm going to do lots of looking at my book this turn, right? Because this game, in fact, well, actually, probably turn 1 and 2, then I'll be settled. But turn 1 and 2, I'm going to be looking at the book loads to work out movement, distance, warp storm abilities, etc. Because I only really start to learn this shit when I start to use it. However, we have some secondary cards to draw.
Go for it. What have we got?
Battlefield Supremacy, hold 3, hold more.
That could be easily done.
Defend Stronghold, can't do it in turn 1, shuffle it back into deck, something like that. We're also going to draw a Tempting Target, pick an objective in no man's land.
What, and then you've got to take it.
Yep.
I don't want you near me. We want you. But that. So those things can move quite a long distance. I'm guessing you can advance onto that. This is really easy. And so this one.
Okay, cool.
You're coming this way anyway.
Investigate sites, do an action with an infantry, is it? Oh no, 1 unit from your army can do it within 6 inches of the battlefield. If it's 5 models, it's 5 points. If it's less than 5 models, it's 2 points. We're going to keep all those, Joe, for now. I don't actually care about... Here's a thing, chat. Don't care about victory points.
No, you don't.
Don't care about objectives. Don't care about secondary objectives.
Murder,
We
bar, kill.
go up to 12 command points on our beautiful scoreboard that's currently not on the screen.
You should just have it up there, shouldn't you?
It's almost like...
This game's literally just started. Jesus.
You haven't even scored a point yet. Oh, wait a minute, you did. You scored 10.
Which means we can go into a kind of view that does have probably more top-downage than normal shows. And you could talk to chat for a bit, Joe, as I work out what the fudge I'm about to do.
Can you do that one?
You can do that one, that's fine. I'm happy with that one. That's a nice one.
Never happy this lad, does he?
No, he's never happy.
I got excited for Demons. Actually, chat can help. What army should I run on Thursday? Normally I let the member. I started letting the members choose what army I should use.
I wouldn't run the Raven Guard.
Well, I ran those last time. So I've got. So I can even run the Black Legion. We could see how New Chaos Demons works versus New Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
I could run the Guard, and I can do Baneblade or no Baneblade Guard, or I can run Drakari into Demons.
Ooh.
Or
What's got multi-damage? Drakari is very good for that. And to be fair, I kind of like the Black Legion.
yeah.
They're the 2 I'd put out.
Shall I make a poll?
Yeah.
Should I do a poll?
I would have thought those 2, but
Create a poll. Here we go. So, question: what should Joe?
If you could not read what's typing it, They'll see it in a minute anyway, mate.
How does Games Workshop spell demons? Are they D-E-M-O-N or D-A-E?
D-A-E.
D-E-A.
Yeah.
Just going to move these guys forward.
Day.
Put that around there.
And we've got 203 people in the chat. So
It's because this is why for New Book Week we don't do members only, just because I'm a numbers whore.
So it was only 12, was it not 12?
12. Just
Holy
12.
shit.
Just 12 for him. I need to work out how big. Oh my God, skull cannons are 48 inches now.
I could have done with you having like the not fall back and don't leave objectives mission. You would have ignored it and lost 5 points.
I would have absolutely ignored it and lost 5 points, Brom. You're completely correct, yes. I'm going to come over here and move some flesh hounds.
So
Flesh hounds have gone from like an 8-inch move to 12.
what other armies do I have access to? That I run?
Here,
You've got access to everything
you can
here.
play anything.
Drakari?
You're pretty.
Yeah, so I put Black Legion, Drakari, and I've got 2 versions of Valhallans with Beyblade, without Beyblade. So I'll put those up.
You're not giving them. You're not even giving them Raven Guard as an option.
Well, because I did Raven Guard last.
No, I
Thursday,
know. I don't.
so-
It's
And let's
chat
be
one,
honest, that's not much of a game, is it? When it's Raven Guard into demons.
I think it's
Although,
alright. You're a lot better than I am,
Although-
and you've got more multi-damage.
Although apparently,
Right.
my Raven Guard have got an obnoxious amount of shooting.
But my nan's better than you are, and she's dead.
Yeah.
I think I'd still beat her.
Easton the Jones has gifted 1 membership. Thank you, my man. That's the best way to support the channel at the moment. Is like super chats are obviously very, very cool and very, very helpful and very, very nice. But if you gift memberships, someone else can pick that up.
Is the gifted membership going straight away as well?
There's about it's like a little delay of a few minutes,
But they're still going.
they're still going.
Okay, so YouTube might
Yeah.
have fixed the problem, which is nice.
and then basically what happens is people can pick up those memberships for free, and then don't be scared about picking up because you're not set into an automatic renewal. So once that month ends, it's cancelled unless you choose to renew it yourself. You could, if you wanted to, as some people have started doing, is they just live off the free memberships.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is still
Which is
good.
not encouraged. I don't
Yeah.
need line of sight.
Oh, bugger off.
Which is not encouraged because I'd rather you chose to keep your membership rather than I see right. We see this massive dip towards the end of the month as all the gifted memberships run out, and then it comes back up again, which is amazing that it comes back up again. And thank you, but maybe if you really love your gifted membership, you just pay for it yourself.
Also, as
What
someone
makes it
just
fucking
pointed
cheap?
out,
I think
I've
it's good
spelled
either way.
Valhallans wrong both times.
That's cool. Don't worry about it. It's your
You
narrative.
could have just
Valhallans.
gone.
Yeah.
Right,
God.
so what we've done, Joe, we've been a little bit aggressive. We've not advanced anywhere, actually, for a number of reasons. I've got 2 warp storm abilities that I'm thinking about using to showcase, and I'm going to give chat the choice as to which one we use, right? So, we've moved the Blood Crushers up here with the Skull Mastery support. We've moved the Flesh Hounds around this piece of terrain onto this objective. Well, we're moving towards this objective here, Blood Crushers towards this objective here. We've dumped 2 Great Demons on the central objective. We've tweaked the Skull Cannon slightly. Basically, if you want to drop Terminators in my backfield, I don't really care because I can deploy in my own deployment zone within 3 inches of Terminators.
That's fine.
So that's cool.
I'm
Okay.
alright with that.
So basically, my turn's super short because my Burning Roar on my Flesh Hounds is a flamer with like a 12-inch range, so that's out of range. I've got my 2 Skull Cannons to shoot, which are both 48-inch Skull Cannons, which are quite tasty.
Yep.
So we're going to fire them in just a minute. But I also have a Warp Storm ability that I might use in the shooting phase. And I've just measured from my Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. So this is a 2 Warp Storm point ability, because I've only got 3, I can only do one or the other, right? This one seems cooler, but less tactical. So this one, I can roll a d6 for every Ultramarines unit within 24 inches of any Khorne unit. So your whole army is within 24 inches of a Khorne unit.
Yeah, it is.
That isn't on area terrain, so these don't get affected. Wholly within area terrain.
Cassius
They're
is.
not wholly within area terrain. Get it back down there. And for every unit not wholly within area terrain, I roll a d6, and on a 6+, that suffers d3 mortal wounds. That's 2 Warp Storm points. The other thing I can do, because I didn't advance everywhere, is if I save my 3 Warp Storm points and you don't come towards me, and if you come towards me as Khorne, but if you don't come towards me, every Khorne unit that's 12 inches away would be -1 to hit. So I can either spend 3 for -1 to hit in your shooting phase, or 2 to do mortal wounds to you in my shooting phase. I'm going to let chat pick. Joe. Best of like 5. Mortal wounds on 2, or -1 to hit on 3. That's our options. We are currently being invaded by a mini gremlin as well.
A gremlin.
We have our own little... What?
Nothing. I just say hello.
Oh, hello. The 2 command point one is at the start of my shooting phase, so I need to know before I shoot my cannons. Ben, go back in the house, please. I need that studio. I really need that studio.
There's a tiny little finger just appeared on the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, that was a finger. It's not Joe's penis.
No.
I'm thinking they're going to tell me to spend 2 command points on mortal wounds. Joe. That's where I'm going with it.
I think it's going to be painful.
A lot of people are saying...
You've got to do more wounds, to be fair. That's where I would go.
So I've got...
It's the aggressive choice.
2, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1.
But for the -1 wins, bro.
And then some are just saying, make Brom cry.
I mean...
That's
Yeah.
going to happen!
We've just had 3 super chats whilst you make that mental decision. Nordos, thank you very much. Let's go Demons. After so long time getting bullied by other factions, our time has come.
Right, yeah.
I mean, those triple Keeper of Secrets lists with the fancy Keeper of Secret were quite terrifying.
they're more terrifying now, Joe.
Yeah. Jarl Tom, everyone hit the
Jarl.
like button.
Thanks, Yard Tom.
Thanks,
Y'all,
Tom.
y'all ready for
And
this?
PT13 painting, cool over tactical every time.
Yeah, I'm thinking cool at the moment. I think the -1 to hit's better, but I feel like your dreadnoughts are going to want to come towards me anyway with their power fists, aren't they? Probably.
I kind of wanted 1 or 2 turns of shooting. That's why I kind of wanted to go first, because I think I had enough range to keep you out of the way. And then my long range stuff, I brought some.
You've got enough range.
And
Like
then-
you can stand. If you stand back, most of my stuff's going to take at least another turn to get to you, but you're not holding objectives.
I think I'm only going to hold 1 anyway in my turn. I think
So I
you've got to
feel
do
like
more
I feel
wins.
like your turn 1, you're going to want to hold back and shoot at me a bit, and then
Yeah.
come forward.
That is exactly.
So I
what
feel
I'm
like the three warps on points for -1 to hit. So normally I obviously wouldn't discuss this with my opponent. I wouldn't tell him what's going on. So he can go, ha! I'm going to step within 12 inches, and then I can hit you on normal.
That's fine, but then I'm within 12 inches.
Yeah, charge range everywhere.
That sounds.
So we're going to hold on to the warp storm points. Actually, we're going to spend them on
So that one, you make the whole army.
whole armies -1 to hit if they're more than 12 inches away. Yeah.
Whole army.
So when we designed warp storm points from, do you remember we just made it super
Yeah.
simple. It just affects the whole army.
It
Done.
does.
Right. So we're going to start with some skull cannons. I'm going to fire this skull cannon.
Rookie mistake, wasn't it?
So I can't see any of your gibblers that make me stop hitting you on good.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to fire the first one of these geezers up here.
Yep.
D3 plus 3 shots because I've changed it from D6.
Holy.
So that's 6 shots. I now hit you on 3s.
Yep.
Oh, I hit you 4 times. It's strength 8.
Yep.
So I wound you on 2s.
You do. What's that?
That's 3 wounds. I don't have my herald nearby anymore. So that's 3 wounds, sir. It's -2. Becomes -1 because of armor of contempt. You don't get cover.
Okay.
So just 4 ups. 2 damage each, 1 dice.
That's sad.
Wow.
The other skull cannon's going to do the same. D3 plus 3 shots for 6 more shots.
Could you roll better?
Hitting you on 3s.
That's 3.
I can... He doesn't actually give you the reroll ones. Thinking about it, it's just him that gives the reroll ones. 2s. 2 more. -1 to 4 ups.
1 misses and 1 passes.
So 1 more dice.
Cool.
Brom,
Now I can't get 2 back.
that's the end of my turn.
Is that it?
Yep. That's it so far. That's it so far.
I'll have
Brom.
one of them back in a minute. Oh, Liam, it's sad.
You look like you're sweating a little bit.
I'm very sweaty. I'm not actually physically sweating. I'm just mentally sweating. Ugh. So, next.
Oh, hang on a minute. No, you go. I think I've just seen something stupid.
So you're out of any charge ranges. You're not doing anything else.
Oh my.
Oh my god! I hate when you say that.
There's a gotcha moment right there, Joe. I like that one. Come on then, Brom.
No one likes gotchas. Everyone likes non-gotchas.
So I'm done. I can't charge you anywhere. I'm too far away from everything. I'm not on objectives apart from the center one. I didn't get anything, really. I didn't get investigate sites. I'm chucking it away. I'm going to keep attempting target because I'm going to get that. And I haven't yet got battlefield supremacy, but I feel like I'll get that one as well. So I'm going to keep 2 of my objectives. I'll score no points, Joe. But we're going to move into Ultramarines turn 1. Come at me, bro. I did my turn in 16 minutes, I think.
And you've scored no points.
No points. Fuck
Did
the
you
points,
not?
Joe. I just want to kill shit.
Oh.
You actually didn't score any. You didn't get.
No, because I kept Battlefield Supremacy and Tempting Target. I'll just step on
Okay.
that one. I get Battlefield Supremacy and Tempting Target, don't I? Come on, then, bro. What we got? Secure No Man's Land. Hold 2 objectives in No Man's Land. Treat yourself. Come at me. Defend Stronghold. Bin it. It's turn 1.
Been it.
No retreat. No surrender.
So none of that lot can move off of the objective.
Overwhelming.
Well, that I
firepower.
kind of on my own.
I mean, that's more what you want than anything else, I
I
guess.
don't know if I want it, but I'll go that way.
To make you feel better,
Do I want to swap Secure No Man's Land? Because that is probably a silly one for the beginning. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend my CP that I gained and swap that for Aerial Denial.
I have. You can't do it for turn 1 area.
Yes, thank fudge.
Shuffle it back into the deck somewhere.
I got scared then.
I also have just checked.
Storm hostile objective.
Cool. Take one off me. I've just checked as well. My whole army has 4+ invulnerable saves against ranged.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. And then against melee, the Bloodletters, the Fleshhounds, and Karanak are on a 5+.
Yeah.
Everything else is still on a 4+.
Do you want to explain why?
No, I don't care. Carry on.
Yeah, but there's a narrative behind it.
Well, I want you to do your turn.
I'll do my turn while you
Take me two minutes just to draw cards.
Yeah.
I know.
Whilst you do your movement, Bromolomovich, because we've got a while.
Yeah. I can't move that.
Dandy Deadpool said they don't seem to be able to see an option to accept gifted memberships on mobile. Any advice? In the chat section of
With a little
the
present
stream,
turns up.
there should be a little present icon on there when you're pressing it. Press on that, and then it'll ask you.
So
what to
that
accept
present
gift.
icon only turns up when someone gifts memberships.
Yeah.
You can then click it and click allow gifts. Or sometimes the chat will just say turn on allow gifts. If neither of those things turn up on any device for you, you might have the wrong account. So if you have a branded account on YouTube, and if you have a normal account, you can change it to a branded account. I don't know what the difference means. But if you have a branded account on YouTube, you can't accept gifted memberships. I need to find out what it actually means, but you need a normal YouTube account to accept gifted memberships. However, if you do think this content is worth it, you could just become a Skald. Or you can become a Jarl, and tomorrow night we will launch... No, we won't, because it's still August. Next week we will launch the Jarl's giveaway for September, where you can win a combat patrol box of your choice. Or you can become a Thane and come and join us in the Only Thanes, which is a private WhatsApp chat for people to talk to me directly. It doesn't even include Joe and Brom.
No, it doesn't.
Just me. Or you could become an Acer, and every month you get a reach around from Joe.
True. Come to your house.
Yep.
Yeah. Make your breakfast.
Before or after?
After.
Not an animal.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm gonna. The poll's still going at the moment, but it's quite conclusive. But Paddy's just messaged me.
What is he?
Yeah.
What's Paddy want?
He says, Joe, I'm playing on Thursday.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
even funnier.
Because Brom's not available on
No,
Thursday, so it means that I'd have to press buttons on Thursday.
Yeah, and Liam went, I want to be...
I was like, I want to do Demons a week. Demons a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
You're all right presenting the game, producing again on Thursday, Jay?
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to be, aren't I?
Well, I mean, do you know what it is on Thursday, Jay?
Chat plays.
It is the first. It's the first
It
Thursday
is
of
the
the month.
first chat plays, isn't it? So I'm gonna end that poll.
That pointless poll.
Well,
It doesn't
Black-
matter. What was winning?
Black Legion one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Paddy's running Black Legion.
well, no. So what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a new poll for Paddy now. Right.
Blood Angels versus Khorne Demons. He's
what
got Blood Angels, Thousand Sons, or Tau, hasn't he?
shall Paddy
The Padster. Love Island Paddy.
now run into Demon? Because I'm so clever. Right. So I think Blood Angels would be very cool. Although they would be very dead Blood Angels very quickly. But the narrative would be so strong, I don't think we'd be able to cope with it. Because, did you know, right, that Khorne
Cares not.
wanted the Blood Angels. He didn't want the World Eaters. Now just sloppy consolidation. He's just like, oh, he just settled hard on that. So Blood Angels, Ta'al's Mush. And then what's his other one? Oh, Thousand Sons would be interesting as well, wouldn't they?
Yeah, he's got 1,000 sons. Let's go this way.
And I have to apologise to the 108 people that that went on my poll.
108.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. A lot of people voted that you just let them all down, LJ.
Yeah.
Let them all down.
Yeah. But we've got 213 people. That's got more people to vote on the poll.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Cool.
even more exciting.
I've got a stratagem, Joe. I want to read it to you, and I want to know what you think about it, right? Because it's interesting. Okay. The stratagem says contempt for sorcery. It's a single command point, Joe.
Yeah.
Use this stratagem in your opponent's psychic phase after a psychic test is passed for an enemy unit psyker and after any denial of the witch attempt has been made. If that enemy psyker is within 24 inches of a demon Khorne unit from your army, roll 1d6, adding 1 to the result if that enemy psyker is within 12 inches of any fleshhound unit from your army, and a 4+, psychic power is denied. I don't actually have to make a deny the witch test for that,
No?
do I? That's just after the deny witch test I can use it.
Yeah.
Cool. So if I don't make a deny the witch test, I can just, so now you're running him away
Yeah.
from my... So he was within 24 inches of my bloodthirster.
He did. He needs to be.
So I would have been able to go 1 CP, 4+,
Yeah.
no power. No bueno.
So,
Pip has just reminded
Still
me
doing
that if you run Nurgle Demons on Thursday, then it kills my narrative vibe.
What narrative vibe?
Because if you run Khorne Demons into Blood Angels, that's hella narrative.
Hella narrative.
Yeah. Well, we don't have Kabanda though. That's a shame.
Kabanda.
Cool.
Get Kabanda. It's only like a month's rent.
Do you know what I really hope? What I really hope is when Angron comes out, he's a supreme commander I can soup into a Khorne Demon detachment.
That'd be
Because
great.
then I'll have massive erection vibes.
Isn't there there's a rule, isn't there, which allows you to take X amount of demons without breaking the Space Marine?
25%. You can take
Yeah.
25% of your army can be the demons. And if you're World Eaters, it's got to be Khorne, and if you're Death Guard, it's got to be Nurgle. But you could take 25% of your army as demons, and it doesn't break the World Eaters doctrine, or the Thousand Suns doctrine, or the Nurgle doctrine, or the Death Guard doctrine, etc. Which is quite tasty.
We have had a super chat.
Have we?
Chat that can't be stopped.
Okay.
From Matthew Clare Music says, think Paddy should be brave and run just Kroot. If we can get the new Kroot models in time, which he can't because they're not out yet, but if he could, then I would fully endorse that.
There you go. Now you're fully out of range
of what?
of me. If you're within 24 inches of me, I can spend a CP on a 4+ deny your power.
I want to smite you.
Well, that's 18 inches anyway, so you're fucked.
I'm a long way away, aren't
You're 24 inches away, bro. That's what I'm measuring. You can't smite me 24 inches away.
I? No, I know. So I think I'm going to have to be nearer to you to do it. At the moment, all he can do is Psychic Fortress.
If you smite him, I have a 4+ feel no pain against mortal wounds done in the psychic phase.
If you just spent 10 minutes moving...
He spent
Marine
10
mod-
minutes
I have
trying to get Tiggy just within 24 inches of me so he can smite me.
No, it was for to stay away from you. So that was I want to be as far away from you as possible.
Okay.
That's the very Space Marine ethos. Don't be near your enemy. I like that.
It is, especially when wounds hurt more and easily normally. But I want to unleash some firepower onto this thing, and then I want to unleash some firepower on anything else I can see, which isn't that much, to be fair, because I move so far.
I
back.
want to see how survivable he is now.
So I can shoot that.
The big problem you've got now, Brom,
Yeah,
is you've just given him the table.
yeah, I know.
You just gone. You know that Space Marine ship that you've just invaded? Just have it.
Well,
You know?
one step forward to go 2 steps.
What's
One step back to go
Gill-
2 steps forward.
What's Gilliman's flagship? Like the Eternal Flame or something?
The eternal fucked now.
Yeah.
Come on, Bron, what are we doing?
So he can move 12. He comes to here. He can make pretty much a charge of his liking. But I don't want to necessarily have him coming into wherever he wants. I want to offer up something that he'll probably choose and kill, and then I can get out and then come back at you. You don't have fight first, do you?
Well, for charge.
Yeah, I mean generally, and you don't have give out fight last. So I can then step into you. I don't really want to leave dreadnoughts
Please
in
step
range
into
of you. Well, if I can hit you first, yeah, that's not terrible. But he's the one that can't suffer more than so many wounds. He's got 8, isn't it?
I can't suffer more than 8 wounds of face because Khorne likes it.
You are the embodiment of fear right now.
Yeah,
I'm shit scared.
I think I can smell poo right now, Joe.
So what we've done is we couldn't move much around here, so we've reshuffled slightly. So we've got an impulsor that's going to die at the front.
So if I make a 12-inch charge, you've basically left it so I could just charge Gullyman.
If you can make a 12-inch charge, yeah. It'd be because I'm 24, just under 20, so it's an 11-inch charge. Yeah.
I like them mobs.
Whilst he has an emotional breakdown, do you think that Khorne Demons especially, have completely invalidated Blade Guard now? Because Blade Guard don't get the 2+ save. from the Storm Shield anymore, do they? Oh no, they don't get Armor of Contempt.
They don't go. They
No,
get
they
the
get
plus
armor
one save from the Storm Shield,
But
but
they
they
don't
get a
get-
2-up armor, but
Yeah.
they don't get armor of contempt.
Yeah,
Why would Khorne invalidate that?
because if you're ignoring invulnerable
Only on
saves,
Scarbrand and Skulltaker. But I have the, I have a list in mind,
We'll go that way instead.
and I don't know if it's possible, but I think it is. But it hurts in Warzone Nephilim, but I don't care CP wise because I don't care about CP in this particular army, which has Scarbrand, Bloodthirster, Skulltaker, Angron whenever he comes out, hoping that he's not ridiculous points, and Be'lakor.
spicy.
That just fucks everything in
Yeah.
melee. Be'lakor ignores invuns. Scarbrand ignores invuns. Skulltaker ignores invuns. You can give the Bloodthirster an ability that allows him to ignore all rules which ignore damage, which means that he can step up with his D3 plus 3 damage axe and go, Abaddon, fuck off.
That's the problem.
Do that instead. There we go.
Cool, are you happy?
No, I'd need more models. So what we've done instead is we've shifted the psychic powers within 18 inches over there. We've given him support of a thing. Yes, you can deny
Within 18 inches of what?
of your model. All right, push him forward.
So that's 18 inches there. There you go. Now you're within 18
That's
inches.
right. Stand your Psyker in front of everybody.
Well, yeah. All right, we'll put the dreadnought there.
No, because he doesn't
Got
have any
free-
guns. He's not. Well,
Cool, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's fine.
Psychic phase.
Yeah. So,
What psychic powers do you have?
not good ones. So, we got null zone.
Okay, don't worry about that.
So there's no point.
It
Yeah.
doesn't work against me. I don't know why you took it. Demonic invulnerability, you can't modify it.
Good shout.
You just
I
turn your
don't-
own invuns off.
I just took the ones that was there. So from the last time, I didn't even think about that.
No, I'd change that one
Pick another
probably
in
now.
there. So I've got Psychic Fortress and I've got Smite. They're the two I want to do now. I'm going to do Smite because he can then deny it.
Cool, Smite. No interest in tonight. Got 4 up for an pen against mortal wounds. For 2. 4 pluses. Oh, they both go through. I've only got 18 wounds left.
And then Psychic Fortress doesn't go off. I can re-roll.
You can with Tiggy.
did you change your?
And I get that.
did
So
you
I'm
change
going to spend a command point.
who
No.
carries your relic at the moment?
It's the Apothecary. No, I didn't change it. It's
Oh.
only he can't shut off all invuns for everyone in his army. So they can still work, and it's a turn on at the point I need to make a save.
So
Jobby, but he does have a 2-up save naturally, and he can't turn that off.
my real tasty ignore a psychic power on a 4+ and ignore mortal wounds on a 4+. None of them happen. I rolled 3 2s. You'll be pleased to know.
Oh, nice.
Dice have forsaken me, so I've only got 18 wounds left now. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, I get the 4 up for no pains. I don't get the 5 ups as well. Shooting phase.
Shooting phase.
Cool, I'm spending my 3 warp storm points. Everything's -1 to hit.
Okay. So the litany thing, I only got one of them off. So I get +1 to wound on this unit. I don't get the +1 to hit
Oh,
Cool.
because he didn't go off.
that's Zed just made. Des made a very good point. He
What's
says
that?
change null zone to Veil of Time.
I've got Veil Time as well.
Oh, that's right. And then we had a super chat from Yeston Jones. Says, don't worry, Brom. Caldor Bugredo, the Imperium's bestest boy.
Which unit did Gulliman give all rerolls to?
All rerolls.
Oh no, he doesn't do that. It's
No.
Calgar gives it out.
Yeah.
He gives all rerolls to
I was
everything.
like,
Go for
stop
it.
confusing me.
No,
They
go
give,
for it,
you
yeah.
get everything within 6
No,
inches.
you're right. No, sorry,
Yeah,
ignore
core
me.
and character.
It's Calgar that gives it out to a unit, isn't it?
Freaked me out then. And then it's reroll 1s for 12
Wounds.
inches.
For wounds.
For wounds is 6 inches.
Yep.
And then 12 inches is the Imperial reroll 1s.
Which doesn't matter because you're
Doesn't matter because I'm outside of 12 there.
Cool. So thanks for telling me that.
But it was 6 for this. It was a long 12. So these only got 5 shots. They're going into him.
Okay. So 4s.
Is re-rolling these. So 4 hits.
Okay.
And then +1 to wound. So I'm strength 4.
So I'm toughness 8 now. So it would have been 5s winning on 4s now, but instead it's 6s winning on 5s. That's okay.
So I got 2.
Is it more than 1 damage?
It is 2 damage each.
So I saved both my demonic invulnerabilities anyway.
And I had minuses to that that don't matter.
Cool.
That's sad. Sad. It makes me a sad panda.
Next.
Fucker. We do the guns on here into this.
Cool.
You've got him flustered.
All right.
Yeah.
-1 to hit. You're not core.
I know. What? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you can't reroll with Gulliman. That's why. That's why it matters.
Yeah, well, I get reroll 1.
Yeah. Well,
Mattered.
isn't it Imperium core or character that
No,
rerolls
it's all
one?
Imperium.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yes.
Because he gives it to knights, doesn't he?
No idea.
He does.
Strength 4 against toughness many more.
Toughness
So-
5 now, so 5s and 6s. 3, 4 plus demonic invulnerability saves.
Yep. Single
Fair
damage.
3. 1 damage. Okay, so 1 loses 3 wounds.
Woohoo!
We don't pay for the top guns because that would be silly. Handed Dominion. Or
Under Dominion.
which
Yahoo.
is 6 shots. Gulliman, can you see his burning blade over the top of the thing? You can see your horn.
I'm going to let you have it.
Thank you.
Because I feel like you need it. Actually, no, I wanted to put on this.
So
on this
he
side.
hits on 3s because it's -1 still. So I re-rolled the 2 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 6
So 3 to win me.
and re-rolled the 1 from the Imperium. Didn't
No, don't give it to
no, I
himself.
can't give it to himself because it's core. No, it's core.
The runes is core, yeah?
Yeah,
So only 1 goes through.
2 damage.
So you're going to kill a blood crusher.
Woohoo! Not the front one. You can stay back.
Oh, actually, I could re-roll that
Can you?
for a CP
Cool.
on a 4+. Cool, he lives with the 1 win remaining.
So
I'm on 10 CP, Joseph.
Okay.
Spent 2, sir.
we're going to do the little guns that are out of range into here, and the big gun that's longer range into this unit here.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, his hand's there.
His hand's there now.
It was there. It
Okay.
was. I looked at it earlier.
Wild cheating going on here, Jay.
He cheated ridiculously.
Whoa,
last
whoa, whoa!
Thursday.
That wasn't that bad.
It was awful.
I'm afraid so. That terrain's obscuring.
What's that? This?
Yeah, because it's more than 5 inches.
Then we're going to just do everything into this dude then.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay,
You know the
I
obscuring
would've
rule.
done
It's been in place since
there.
8th edition, 9th edition started.
but it's fine. We'll do it here. It's fine. I hate obscuring.
I love
Yeah.
obscuring.
Last Thursday, I hated it even more.
The sole reason why these came around this side and those came around that side was because of obscuring. Because I
Yeah.
said to Joe, the board is lovely. He went, yeah, isn't it? I was like, yeah, there's really nowhere for me to hide.
But narratively, it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh no, narratively it's beautiful. We're more about the narrative than we are about the super competitive, which is fine. But I also didn't want my whole Khorne Demon army to die in the first term.
So you're strength 8, which is more than those, so I could do both at the same time, can't I?
Yeah, because they're both winning. None of them, one's strength 5, one's strength 6. They're both
Yeah.
winning on 5s.
So, and I didn't. So that's 20 shots. It should be 20 shots.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a 12 and an 8.
You're just chucking extra dice in your hand. There. You go
What?
20 shots and added 2 more dice.
We'll count it. in a minute.
Why was Scarborough naughty? Why did he lose his wings?
I can't remember.
We're just having some law chat at the
Fours.
moment.
Oh wow, that was dog shit.
Re-rolling.
Yeah, you need to. Oh wow. So far you've hit 7 times.
Do you know what's really nice though?
What's that?
Is I can re-roll. None of this freaking can't re-roll against you.
Oh my, it didn't help loads.
It didn't help loads, but it helped a little. It helped 4 more times, and whatever you've moved over there.
So you've managed a total of 30. 2.
Okay.
What's the hang on?
The YouTube's just disappeared. Hang on. Streaming software. Hang on.
Quick, remove
What have you
everything.
done? Have you
Go.
broken it?
It's alright. I had the little dinosaur just popped up. And he was like,
Okay.
we cannot reach the thing.
The route is flashing and I don't know why, but everything's connected, so we're not going to panic. We're just going to keep it.
Keep going.
The stream deck's disconnected.
It's just the 1 because I'm strength 4, aren't I?
Goes through.
Woohoo! Single damage. And then Top Gun. But this is
Cool, hits 3 times. Strength.
6 or 7.
So it's still 5s.
Fives. So 1.
How many damage?
Multi. 2, I think.
Cool, I saved that one.
Yeah. Helps me not look at it. So that's all of that. And him. And that. And them. None of that can see. Because of obscuring. Get up there, you.
Paddy's just said it's gone again. Is it still there, Jay?
Do you want to have a nosy?
It says that we're still live and it's counting down. The chat's still coming in.
The internet connection's gone solid.
Yeah.
The stream deck's not reconnected.
The
yet,
chat's still coming through.
though. Okay.
So we should keep playing.
I am going to keep playing.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it still says that we're live and we've got excellent connection.
Cool. Let's keep going then.
Yeah.
You've basically fired everything.
I've got one Redemptor that hasn't got rerolls to fire. So I'm thinking I'm going to put all the small arms into that unit there and the big gun still into here. And the top gun. So top gun into this dude.
Oh, Saints are drawing 1-1 now.
for a single shot.
Goes Chelsea.
And can't hit. Are they? That's good.
Went 1-0 down. That's 1-1.
Yeah.
I need to reconnect that Stream Deck software at some point soon.
Didn't do that. Right.
Shoot. Come on, Brom. Shoot, get off the point. Who's shooting at?
6. Put in more shots into the big guy.
Which big guy?
The big guy.
The good guy you've wounded so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
But only the strength 6 gun.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Why?
Hang on a minute. I lost 3 wounds.
Yeah,
I got 5 up for no pains. Cool, I get one of them back.
Didn't count. Then you can have 1 back.
Oh, I am having one back.
Because I don't want you to roll it again and get more back. Drop dice don't count.
I would have got more back.
Yeah, I know. So there's 3.
So, single damage.
Single damage.
3 up invulnerable saves.
Take 2
Followed
more.
by 5 up for no pains. Cool,
Yes.
I actually take 2 more.
And then we've got the chow. 8 guns from that. Into these. Okay.
Into what?
To these.
Oh, you just changed, have you? This is the
No, no,
Storm
no.
Bolters.
These are storm bolters and the dog.
Yeah, but switch target. No, it's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm toughness 4.
And I'm strength 5. And I'm well out of range of that, so just 2. Minus you don't care.
Yeah, 4 up in
that's
demonic
fine.
vulnerabilities.
2.
I'm loving 4 up invulnerables against everything, Joe. In old rules, I'd have lost a flesh hound.
And then
In old rules, he'd be nearly dead, I reckon.
don't care about that one. I do need it back in a minute.
Toby.
I should have stayed in range of myself.
Joe, you listen to me.
I am, yes.
4
I'm sorry.
toughness.
We've had 2 super chats.
Hound.
Hang on. Toughness 4, so 3s.
3.
Thank you, Crafty
You're
Hugok.
suffer 1.
Says your connection is now good. Only 3 minutes lag spike. And Gareth Bridie says, this is from Loose unplugging her mic lead the other day.
So what
It's
you
that-
missed is the start phase, and now I can start shooting again.
It's my home internet, which isn't designed to run a business, basically. It'd be fine when we move into the studio and we get super fast broadband. Is that everything shot, Brom?
I'm feeling like it was. Yeah, it is.
Right, Joe, so the result of the shooting phase, sir,
And the end of my turn.
is 1 wound off of a flesh hound, 3 wounds off of a blood crusher, and then the bloodthirster has lost 4 more wounds in total. So actually, fucking hell, Brom, that means that in total you've done 8 wounds to my army.
So I'm not going to get overwhelmed with firepower this turn, and I'm going to bin it. And I'm going to hold on to no retreat, no surrender, and I'm not going to get storm hostile objective because I'm not going near that thing.
Are you going to bin that one as well?
I am. So out of the potential 4 cards that I've seen tonight, 3 of them in the bin, and 1 I'm holding on to and hoping that I don't fail morale.
I kept
Which I
a tempting target because I'm going to go and get that one in a minute. I kept Battlefield Supremacy because I'm almost guaranteed to get that one as well.
Yeah,
So that's going to be 10 points I'm probably going to get, right?
I think that's a solid
And then
choice.
we're going to go for Assassination Killer Character. I'm keeping all of that because it's hilarious, right? Then what we're going to do, Brom,
And you got 10 points at the start of the turn because you hold more than me.
is we're going to roll 8 dice. I get 10 primary points, Jojo.
And no secondary?
No secondary yet, no, because I've just started the turn, mate.
Okay, from last turn though.
No, I told you no, didn't I?
I'm trying to look at this.
Oh, hang on, before I do that,
You gotta roll your 8 dice.
before I do that, actually, in your fight phase, I'm going to spend 2 command points. I'm going to pick a Bloodletter Core unit, move them 6 inches.
What?
Sorry, Joe, you're right. This was the plan.
See, what? Where?
Yeah.
What's that?
Fun times.
What? I thought we never even got your moments.
Which?
Gets you both. Nah, it's got to be at the end of your turn.
Yeah, end of my turn, though, sir.
Yeah, okay.
But
Does mean you've got to stay there.
it gives no, it doesn't. It gives me free movement with a Bloodletter Core unit for 2 command points.
That's damn straight.
If you're in combat, costs 1 command point, but you can just pile in again. Anyway, now I get 8 dice. All Bloodletter Core. They got Bloodletter Core now. 8 dice on 4 pluses. On 4 pluses. Oh, this is stinging. The Warp Storm's not happy today.
He's going to make himself -1 to hit.
So I don't.
He's right at the
fucking
front.
care,
That was
mate.
silly.
So I gained 3 more Warp Storm points, and I gained a command point, put me up to 9 in total.
Yeah.
And I've got my secondaries, and we're off out the gates.
I might go Fury of Ancients just for
Like
the lol.
You pick what you can have all the psychic powers
I'm
for
gonna
all I
have
care.
all of them.
Brom,
Yeah.
doesn't really bother me at all, mate. Lol. Okay, so what are we going to do here, team?
Have you got high leadership?
Have I got high leadership? Not really, no. I don't think so. Well, the greater demons have, obviously, but everything else is pretty tonk.
Yeah.
So we're going to fly this guy.
It's going that way.
Yeah, he's going to go and decapitate fucking
Tiggy.
Tiggy.
Oh, then I won't worry about looking at psychic
You
powers.
left him in the open, didn't you? So
I did it on purpose. What? You can't move the battlefield around.
that thing can move whatever it wants, right?
It has yeeted it. Why couldn't you have pulled no retreat, no surrender now? That thing couldn't have moved. Well, it would have. I can't believe I didn't even kill a flesh hound.
One's got a wound, Brom. Does that help?
I feel like hiding at the back of the table has benefited you.
I'm feeling like it hasn't hindered me. So there are, like, I could have done other things. If I brought troops that are kind of been a bit bigger, like bikes or something like that, I could have used them to move block a little bit. But
What leadership's your tank?
some. It'll be plus whatever the normal one is. I
What's
think
his
it's
leadership? 8.
It'll be 8, but is
8's important because if his leadership 8, these are back here somewhere. Yeah, cool. So I can come within 6 inches of it now if his leadership 8.
oh yeah, for the
Because you're within 2. You're within 6 inches of 2 units. You're -2 leadership.
yeah.
I can then spend some warp storm points to make you -3.
Yeah,
The leadership 8, I can deploy bloodletters within.
I'll have a quick nosy.
Oh yeah, please do, mate.
of
I'm going to give
some
you those
other
flesh hounds. You look at your rules and try and panic.
No, I think.
Do you want me to help you with that, Joe?
I don't know how to use eye products.
I'm going to lean across to you, sexy beast.
Right.
Scroll up and fuck it
Oh,
off.
that's how you do it. All
Do
right.
Okay.
And yeah.
Connecting.
If
Right.
I turn it off and on again,
Get on there.
that should be all right because OBS is currently on
Yeah,
the screen.
that won't care, but don't worry about that. It's cool.
Look at him. Look at him on his phone. Being so
I'm
rude.
checking a.
Get
thing,
off the
specific-
phone.
I have to. 'cause
Phones
the-
are banned.
the,
Phones are banned.
Ultramarines Codex is not up to date.
Phones are banned.
Yeah, don't care.
I played.
Chris bought printouts.
Did
Yeah. I did the
Chris
last.
is nice, isn't he?
I did the last 3 battle reports without using my phone once.
Yeah. You haven't got an old Codex.
Yeah, I do. Got Raven Guard.
Yeah, he
that
does.
entire book
Quite literally has an old
is
Codex.
out of date.
Okay.
Nothing in that book works.
Oh no, I've got to check to see if it's core.
Is it working, Joe?
No.
I don't think
How
it's
do
like within 6 inches anyway. so
Scroll
I
up
don't
from the
think it
bottom,
matters.
right from the bottom centre. Bottom centre.
It's not there. He's there.
Oh my god.
No. Ice cream.
Like watching a Neanderthal.
How do I just restart this beast?
The iPad.
Yeah.
Give it a you fucking lunatic.
It can't be core.
They were doing bets on how long it take him to do his turn.
Yeah, it's not core. That's fine. You can
no
just
one
crack
was
on.
near.
No
It
one's
says,
near
it says
'cause I did it quite
reconnecting
quick.
switcher. They might just have a fucking static view for the rest of the night at this rate.
Leadership 8. That goes up to 9.
Other option is
I'm not-
I have to go back to the old switchboard.
Yeah, we can go back to the old one. I'd rather not, but we can if we need to. It's actually, I think if I remember right, like you can actually just move it onto the desk now and press it because I made it as a backup. Right, cool. So, Brom,
Yes.
we've done some moving and some stuff and things. You said you're leadership 9,
So I am leadership 9.
which puts you down to leadership 7 because you're within 6 inches of 2 Khorne units.
Yes.
And then if I look at my warp stormage abilities, there is one primeval terror. Subtract 1 from the leadership characteristics and models in that unit, so I can make you leadership 6 for 3 warp storm points.
How many have you got?
I've got 3. I've got 3.
Cool.
However, this time round, I think I'm going to go for something cooler, right?
To do the many damage points.
Yeah, I think it might do many damage points.
Let's just decide. We have had 2 super chats. Matthew Clare Music has cleared up a narrative question. Scarbrand was tricked by Dzinch into attacking Khorne himself. Khorne slapped him across the cosmos, breaking his winds and pride. Scarbrand scratched him. And then Ginger Steve has super chatted.
Is he?
Always the fountain of knowledge and wisdom. Says, look at Brom talking about all the strategies you could have used. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Have the chat with yourself in your own time, Brom.
Have you? What's the leadership of your Redemptor and stuff, and those incursor dudes? Oh no, it doesn't matter actually because they restrict me anyway. Where do I want to bring these things down?
Seems that Ginger Steve is actually watching from the airport.
Is he?
Yeah.
Steve's a hero. He's a hero we all want.
He is. He's the hero.
So I
we
can.
all deserve.
This is hard. I don't feel like I even need the units right now. That's the funny part. I can.
You can not do it.
I can bring down... Oh my god, that would be hilarious. So, coming down here, just because it's funny,
Yeah.
is Skull Taker. 6 inches away from Tiggy, because I can do that, because I'm within 6 inches, wholly within 6 inches of a Warp Locust character. So, there you go.
Wholly within 6 inches.
So he's a
but
Warp
outside
Locust
of-
character. I have to be wholly within 6 inches of you and more than 6 inches away from Tiggy.
Okay.
So I'm 6 inches away from Tiggy.
Sounds good.
Right, cool. So I can charge him in a minute with...
And that doesn't mean that his leadership takes no effect on it at all.
Oh, Tiggy's now -2 leadership.
He beats 10.
So he's not on 8, but it doesn't matter because I'm wholly within 6 inches of a Warp Locust
That
character.
sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that. I've also got some Bloodletters that I'm thinking about bringing down for the lols.
Yep.
So that's going to be a struggle, but I could probably get them in this big block in here. So I'm going to bring some Bloodletters down on this objective. This fucking army's cool now. So I'm going to bring these down in here, and the reason why I'm bringing these down here is because I obviously don't want to worry about these Dewberry Firkins here worried about holding an objective, right?
No.
So these
Roger.
guys, where's my champion gone? I need my champion. He's there. So the champion and the instrument and all that kind of stuff
At the front.
are all going to be at the front, so that if you start killing stuff, I don't really give a fuck.
You just take them back.
Mind you, I've got 4 up invuln against range attacks now because, you know, Khorne.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop in these 10 here. I kind of don't like the fact that I have to take units of 10 now, but... Nah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8,
When you
9.
could take them in more, it was stupid. You don't need more than 10.
Yeah, when they... Joe, you know
Oh
how...
my god, I got the switcher back.
You know how good things like Bloodletters are now?
Yeah.
When they first released the first draft of this codex, you could take them in units of 20.
I know.
It was
And
they're
they
bonkers.
were worse. They were more broken.
Oh, turns out mashing buttons works.
Mashing buttons always works, mate.
Alright. Come on then. Let's see how hard you can bounce.
So I forgot to say, by the way, he's given them his Skull Master ability. Select a Bloodletter core unit in the command phase. Each unmodified hit roll of a 6 automatically wounds the target.
That
Okay?
sounds like a good thing.
So I just
should
needed to
do
get that now. I think Skull Taker's his command phase as well, which he wasn't in for.
Nope.
Yeah, that makes sense. Karanak isn't going to currently pick... Not really. I want them to be faster. So I am thinking about moving these there extra. I think it was like an extra... They moved like 6 inches. And then just dropping another unit of Bloodletters here to hold that one. But because Fleshhounds on the charge are now strength 5 -2 damage, I think, or -1 2 damage. I think -2 damage. It's quite on the charge. They're quite tasty. Yeah. They get +1 damage on the charge now with their bite. They are. They are. What's their Gordrenched Fang? Strength 5 -2 1 damage. If they charge, they become 2 damage, which is quite nice. So, and the other thing is deny. Be down to 1. Warp Storm, not command points.
Okay,
right?
how many command points you on? 9 still.
I'm on 9 command points currently.
Yeah.
And Brom's
So-
still on 13?
Sprom is.
I'm on 12.
12. Yeah.
That's close.
I revived a guy. And,
So-
and he's not a chief apothecary. So
My
it's
reason
possibly
for
one.
that is I'm now going to roll a d6 for every single Ultramarines unit that isn't wholly within area terrain.
Yeah.
On a 6+,
Yeah.
you'll suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Sounds
okay. So I'm going to start right over that side, and we're going to hit those unit of infiltrators.
Yep.
6+. No.
Sweet.
Next to it, we've got Redemptor. 6+.
No.
Ooh. Tiggy.
Called
6+.
No.
Ooh. I've rolled 3 3s in a row,
Yeah.
so we're going to get rid of that dice. Impulsor. 6+. No. Gulliman. 6+. That would be
No.
hilarious. Redemptor. 6+. This is terrible. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was
Shit.
shit, wasn't it? Any 6+s? 2 there. Brilliant. Okay. So at least we know the dice aren't broken. It's worth a go. I think it's a funny ability. I like it. I'm a fan of it. Cool. Into the shooting phase, then. None of my burning roars are in range, and so I'm going to shoot some skull cannons at you.
Cool.
Okay. First one, guess what? Unit and cover, because it's the only thing that's really worth shooting at from it right now. So first skull cannon, d6 +3,
Yeah.
which is 5 shots, not the full 6 this time. We're going to hit you
This one.
on 3s, hit you 4 times. We're going to wound you on 2s, so strength 8. Wound you 3 times, -1. If you could not destroy the terrain and actually roll them in the tray, it's super helpful. D6 +3 on the other one for 6 shots.
Put that back now.
Hitting you on 3s. Missed once of the times. Wounding you on 2s. Wounded you 3 of the times again.
3.
And then 4 pluses. Cool, 2 die.
And I get my feel no pain. So it's 2 damage or single damage?
2 damage each.
2 damage.
That's why 2 would have
First
died.
one. So 1 takes 1 wound, and the other one takes the other wound. So
1 dice. Would have been better for you to remember that feel no pain the first time as well, wouldn't
No,
it?
he was out of range.
Cool!
Would have been better.
But we
if I
don't
could
care
avoid
about
it better.
shooting. We don't care about shooting. That's not what we're here for, is it, Joe?
No.
No.
Just so that you know,
7.
whilst you were playing, the internet died, but it's all back up and running. Everyone, but I made it
What's
work
going on?
Because I'm a technical wizard.
You're doing it, aren't you?
I
You're
think
just
you
playing
guys
the
got
stream.
a button mash too much. But the poll was. I ended the poll after half an hour. Paddy's running Blood Angels.
Oh dear,
Thursday.
Paddy's not going to be happy about that.
Depends what you play.
Charge phase.
Play this, no.
These guys are charging him. Lol.
Yeah.
I actually should probably roll it.
You should roll
7
it.
There's
inches.
Vanguard in there
So-
as well.
I'll probably do defensive focus.
Who?
Defensive focus.
What do you mean?
My Overwatch protocol thing, so I can pick 3 units.
Oh,
within
you
range.
fucking crack on. I don't care if I lose that one guy.
Yeah.
What's
If you, want,
that?
if you want to spend those command points, you spend those command points.
Yeah, but I picked 3, so it'll be him, and him.
I don't care.
That's what I'm doing.
Don't-
So you
I
can
just
your
don't
next one
care.
going? Well,
It's against ranged attacks, so I still get my 4 pinfall as well.
yeah, you do.
So, Bloodthirst is going to charge Redemptor and Tiggy. We're probably going to reroll that for a CP.
What was it? Lots.
That's probably better. Out of the way, you get your dice ready.
I will.
Okay.
What? You gone again?
Yeah,
No,
we did.
it hasn't died again.
Oh. That's mean, mate.
My buttons here don't work, but the iPad now works.
Yeah, so that's an iPad issue. Last time I did that, I just closed the app down on the iPad like I showed you to before, and then reopened it. Skull Take is 6 inches away from Tiggy. You lucky
You
bastard.
No, you've already. Do you not get like a re-roll charge?
No.
That's pretty.
Well, you can get reroll charge, but you have to use a warlord trait. Swipe up and to the left a little bit, Jay. No, swipe up from the middle, and then go to the left a little bit as you half up the screen. Oh my god, this is hilarious. This is TikTok content right here.
This is amazing.
Why don't you like
Oh,
that?
you almost got it!
I got it. That one, and
Yeah!
then that one.
Yeah! Yeah! And then
Whee!
reopen it.
Right.
Fucking
While he's
hell.
doing that,
So I'll have to check the Skull Taker if he can reroll charges, but I don't think he can.
I doubt he can.
There's a lot less rerolling than I used to have, which is a shame.
These were toughness 6, weren't they? Mate, these.
Hey, sorry?
Your Dragonaut blokes. Blood crushers. Toughness.
Toughness 5, mate.
Okay, so I can roll all the. No, I can't.
No, you need to roll the 6s.
Yeah, I got roll 7.
I have regained control of the system.
12. Cool. 6s.
You sorted, Jay? You happy?
I feel like
Chicken tonight.
I feel like I'm in that old film Swordfish with Hugh Jackman. I feel like Hugh Jackman right now. I don't look like Hugh Jackman.
You do?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he lived next door to Greg's.
I was in Primani the other day,
Oh, of course you are.
right? They've replaced selling all the cool Stranger Things clothes now with Greg's branded clothes.
Yeah, nice.
I've lost faith in humanity.
Brom's boring us with Overwatch right now. Taking longer than his actual turn.
And then.
Brom, if
Yes,
you
mate.
literally killed nothing in your shooting phase, I don't feel there's
He's
over-
able to chip that last wound off of that one guy, which he will. He might get 2 here, actually. He might get lucky.
Have we got exclamation mark pug thing?
No,
there?
we haven't, no, because I'm not an idiot.
Well, it seems to be popping up in the
We're
chat.
tough.
And then Top Gun.
And then...
And then. That's right. Okay, so. Strength 6 one.
What's this?
Strength 6, strength 5. They're all single damage wounds. This is
So
multi damage wounds. So, there's
So 6 4-ups,
6 4-ups.
which are all single damage.
Single damage.
Cool, so I fail 3, so he dies, and
Yep.
1 takes 2 wounds.
Cool. And then 1 multi damage.
4 plus. Cool,
So
he
Plus
lives.
that. So that's him done. There's these 4.
He actually killed a model, Jay.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Strength
good.
We took the 1 wound off of the
One
remaining
more.
one.
And 2 damage.
4 plus. Cool, CP. Nope.
And then Gulliman's hand. For none, just the 1. Because you can't give any of the other rerolls, can you?
What's the strength?
So reroll 1. It's strength 6.
What are you rerolling for?
Because it's core and character, isn't it? So
Oh, yeah,
they
of course.
missed. These hit. 1. 2 damage.
4 up?
No.
Don't care.
So
You've got 2 wounds left.
I killed 1.
2 in total.
2. Okay, that was all right for
Yeah.
2 CP.
I've now got Skulltaker out in the open. Mind you, if you spend your time shooting at Skulltaker, I'm actually okay with it. Quite honestly.
No, to be fair, this isn't going to go well.
So I'm going to start the Bloodthirster.
Yeah, of course you are.
I have 8 attacks.
Please split them, just for the lols. I do have Psychic Fortress, so I do have a 5 up in Bun. No, I don't.
Don't have Psychic Fortress. You didn't get it off.
I did. I got
Oh, no, you did. Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah. You
yeah.
failed the first one, you re-rolled it, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You do get an invul against that one.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's this one I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Skulltaker.
And Skulltaker.
Yeah. Which is where he was going to go piling in, but the Khorne gods failed me.
I don't think my 5 up's going to help, but I'm going to hope.
Am I done charging?
Well, it's a bit harsh, the positioning of them, but like, it sucked, really. Because you would not have gone further round.
I can't. Well, yeah, because you do Overwatch, then I make the move.
Yeah.
So what I can do with that 7-inch move is I can put him there,
Yeah,
right?
So do that.
And then that opens me up. If I really want to leave this objective of bloodletters, I've
throw trail
got
back, mate.
an 8-inch charge. Okay.
You could trail back to that.
I've got an 8-inch charge.
Yeah.
Can spend a CP on Banner of Blood, I think it's called. So it used to be a once per battle stratagem that you put on 1 unit of bloodletters and you roll 3d6 and discard the lowest. Now it's a 1 CP strat in the charge phase that you can use every single turn on any unit that's got a banner. 3d6, discard the lowest. Cool, well that's my 8-inch charge.
Khorne wants it.
Just put the first and last one in. I'll be alright in the middle.
So we're going to get as many in as we can.
Yes. It'll be fine. Yeah.
Get in, you fucker.
Yeah. Yes, there's 5.
There's 5 that can get in there, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
And these ones are going to string back to this objective. Cool, like that. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, hang on a minute. He's a champion. He should be. I've got 2 champions in the squad. Whoops. My bad. My bad. Cool. Okay, right. So guess what? I'm starting with the Bloodthirster first.
Oh, it's the horn, isn't it? Yeah.
Right? So Das Bloodthirster is going to come and try and ruin your day. This is where all my super excitingness of exciting type stuff is going to go awry. So I get 8 attacks base. Luckily, core units get to reroll 1s, which doesn't help me. Meh, okay. I'm going to put 2 into Ghibli Wibbler.
Into him.
Yep.
Okay.
And 6 into the other dude.
I think he's going to live.
Cool.
I've got confidence.
I hit big dude on 2s.
We're going on the big one. Cool. Ha! Do you reroll?
I'm really fussed about that. No.
Oh, okay.
I could reroll 1. Do I care about rerolling ones against one of the ones against the Redemptor Joe? Say yes or no. Just say yes or
Yes.
no. Okay.
No. The answer's
Cool.
no.
5 hits.
No.
With this axe, I'm only strength 16.
That sounds like the start of a good sentence. With this axe.
I am not toughness 8.
2s. Cool. So that's 4 wounds. I'm -4.
Okay.
So you have your 5+ invulnerables. This needs to be good for you.
I passed 2 and I failed 2.
So I can't kill you
That sounds good because I'm minus.
because you have 13 wounds, right?
Yeah.
So
And I'm -1 damage. Yeah.
so that's 6 damage.
Yeah.
And that's 4 damage. That becomes 3, and that becomes 5.
Holy.
So that's 8 damage. D3 plus 3. each.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Joe.
It's 8 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that right?
Fine.
6 plus no, hang on. 6 plus 4 is 10. -2 is 8. Yeah, 8 damage. Cool. Khorne wants it. 8 damage. 2 into these dice are shit, Joe. No wonder you've been fucking losing with black dice. 2 into Tiggy.
Yeah, but all my armies are painted black, so I
2 plus.
I like to
Tiggy.
accessorise.
2 hits Tiggy. Right, good.
Why are you giggling?
Oh.
even know where
2
he's
to
from.
wound Tiggy. 1 wound on Tiggy. Come on, Tiggy. Roll your 5 up in vulnerable save.
He's not. Should I re-roll that?
Well, it's D3 plus 3 damage, isn't it? How many wounds you got? 5? So mathematically, I kill you exactly. If I roll a 1 or a 2, you don't die. If I roll a 3 plus, you die. How much do you care?
I do care. It's Tiggy. And over here, I don't think the saves are going to massively help. think it's going to die. So I'm going to use my
I don't
my
think
CP.
it is going to die over there, but go on.
And it didn't help.
So D3 plus 3.
So I used my CP.
So that's 6 damage, so Tiggy dies.
That sucks.
Tiggy's just been chopped in half.
Yeah. Cool. He's on 8. 7. So Tiggy dies, and I don't think I'm going to strike on death.
How much CP are you on at the moment?
9, mate.
Still 9.
I'm on 6, sir.
Yeah. I've just spent 1. That was my 1 to bring me down to 9, mate. I spent a couple earlier on.
It might be worth fighting on death just because.
It's not worth fighting on death, Joe.
You
Don't
want
be
to do some
stupid.
damage.
Just to start chipping off some wounds on him.
Well, Tiggy's not very good.
Can you?
He's got.
I
4
could now
attacks.
give him Glorious Decapitation as well for 2 command points, and so everything within 6 inches auto does mortal wounds on 6s as well, which is quite nice, isn't it?
So yeah,
Or interrupt with the dreadnought.
well, I think that's no, because there's no point.
Yeah,
There's no point interrupting with the Dreadnought. I've already fought
He's
over there.
fought over there.
Oh.
So the only thing I could do is interrupt with my boat, which is silly. Unless you can make him fight again, and then there's no point. So I could
Yeah,
fight
fight
on death. So we'll do that just with my 5 attacks.
How many damage
6
is
because
this?
you got charged.
D3.
Okay, good.
Huh?
6 because you
No,
got
it's
charged.
4
Oh.
going up to 5 because I got charged. Hits on 3s. Pew. So I do hit 4 times. That's not too bad. Plus 3, so strength 7 doesn't help.
5.
5s. And I got 1 through.
Do you re-roll ones because you're in 12 inches of
No, he's
gooby
not.
now?
Miles
I'm
away.
outside of that. But it's -3, you don't
Goes
care.
3.
Oh, D3. I can't reroll.
5 up for no pain.
Don't be a silly.
No.
Yes, you suffer a wound.
These dice are shit. Don't buy DZ dice, they're dog shit.
Joe, I spent CP.
I took a single wound, so I'm down to 13. LOL.
That was probably... Well, to be fair, I might as well spend them.
Okay, cool.
13. You can't die yet, though, in one turn.
No, no, so
And
you
I've
could.
lost
That
my
Dreadnought
psychic.
can only do 7. This is. Do you know why I wouldn't have done that?
Because now I can...
Because the Dreadnought's D3 plus 3, and I can only take 8 wounds anyway. So I just wouldn't have bothered
Didn't
with the CP. I can put the wound back, and you take your CP back if you really want.
Yeah, I love that.
Because did you remember that I can only take 8 wounds
Yeah,
a
I
phase?
remembered it afterwards.
So there you go. Okay, so I won't
have to
make you
get
spend the
2 fists
CP, right?
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
get 2 through, you just do 8 damage basically, right? Mathematically. Okay, cool. So
Cool.
we're now going to come over here,
that.
right?
Yep.
So I'm going to pile in this way with this gadget.
Yep.
Get this fucking container out of the way as well. Right? Like that.
Why that way?
I'm going to fight with them
Inch movements.
just because I can pile more bloodletters in a minute then. So my blood crush is now, oh my, 3 attacks for the normal guy, 4 attacks for the skull master. So 7 attacks in total.
Cool.
Right? I hit you on 3s. 6 is to hit auto win because the ability I gave him at the start.
Yeah,
Right?
sounds good.
Oh, hang on. Skull Taker might be in 6 inches now. Yeah, he is. Okay. So what does Skull Taker do? While a friendly demon core unit within 6 inches model, you can reroll wound rolls of 1. Cool. So 7 attacks still. Hitting you on 3s.
Yeah.
6 is auto wound.
So 1 auto wound and miss twice. Mm-hmm. Nice.
I am strength 6. Nope, 5. So I would wound you on 5s,
Cool.
and I can reroll 1s. Just the 1.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Both of these, so far, are AP -3.
So it's my 5 up in one. Mm-hmm. And I pass 1.
2 damage.
Okay, so I'm down to 9.
Then I have 2 bladed horns, which are malefic 4, which means they're 4 attacks each. Okay,
That's nice.
hit you on 3s. 6 is auto wound. Everything else hits. On the charge, they are a strength characteristic of +2, which puts you on strength 7. So I wound you on 4s.
Is that what Malefic does?
Malefic is just a number.
Okay.
So that was a terrible wound roll. So that's 3 wounds at -2 for the bladed horns. So you're on 4 ups because I'm a contempt. 1 damage, you take 2 more damage. Then, unless you're going to interrupt with a boat,
No.
I'm going to pile in some bloodletters. So I'm going to go this way, just so we can get a few more in.
Another-
Up there,
Another 1.
right there,
2.
like that, right?
Yeah,
Get
another
fucking-
2.
Yeah, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Within
7.
range of the
7.
Yeah.
So 7 bloodletters at 2 attacks each is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Plus 3 and another 4
7.
is 14. I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to stick with these terrible dice and just still win with them. And then the Blade Master gets a Blood Reaper gets an additional attack. All right.
I don't know. I think I've got you right where I want you.
Apparently, malefic weapons ignore armor of contempt.
Is
So
that
do.
a thing?
But apparently, the chat's been saying malefic ignore armor of contempt.
Does it
Liam.
add 1 then?
Malefic,
Minus.
malefic means it can't be modified.
So it can't. What do you mean?
They can't. Unless otherwise specified, malefic weapons are never affected by effects or abilities that allow models to make additional attacks or abilities that would add to, subtract from, or improve their attacks in any way. Their characteristics in any way. So I don't know what you rolled for malefic, but if any of them were saved, that shouldn't have been saved, please let me know, chat,
I
very
did
quickly.
a 4, so I lost another wound.
Yeah, you would have lost one more wound then. Okay, cool.
So it doesn't. It can't. I mean, I
So
can't
malefic
add to my
ignores
save.
armor of contempt, yeah.
Does it? Oh, it doesn't affect the amount of damage lost from a dreadnought, though, does it?
No.
Well, no, because it says, hang on a minute, it's fucking pages. This book is definitely laid out much nicer because, you know.
The one thing I
helped
like
with
about
it.
the layout of that book is that all the gods are individually
Yeah.
placed.
And
No,
the
it's like
Crusaders at the
Crusaders.
back. Unless otherwise
Right.
specified,
There.
malefic weapons are never affected by effects or abilities that allow models to make additional attacks.
Okay.
So if you have an ability that closes my additional attacks down, like reduces the number that's not affected,
Yeah.
and then it says or abilities that would add to, subtract from, or improve their characteristics in any way.
So, what characteristics?
It just says their
That's-
characteristics, all of them.
Oh, that
Or
that
your
affects
characteristics.
all his dust as well.
It will, yeah.
So
It will affect all his dust.
affects.
So all his dust is against 1 damage, you get +1 save, not against
Alright.
save.
That's good. Dave B. Super Chat, thank you very much. This is the Pugsy Malone t-shirt fund.
So threes.
We've been talking about getting a Pugsy Malone t-shirt made. It's beautiful.
No. Not happening. Strength 5 on these, I would tell you definitely, but he's on my book because he wants his armour of contempt back, but tough.
No, I just don't.
Fives.
It doesn't read well. So
What? A Games Workshop rule doesn't read well? Fuck that. Come here, you, because I need to see what my rules
No.
are whilst I'm trying to play my army.
I don't quite understand the word there. Who's there?
It just basically means it implies it works on everything. Oh my, that's better than I thought. So there's 4 that have gone through. These are all at -3. Don't worry, they're not malefic. So 5 ups,
It would be 5 up invuns anyway. You can't turn off my.
2 out.
Yeah.
I'd have got all 4, and I probably would have spent the CP, and I still wouldn't have got any more wins. But it would have been it would have definitely been worth the go in that regard. Cool, you can do it. It's not just blood crushers either. It's bloodletter core, I think, yeah. You can do it with these chariots as well, which is quite tasty.
So I get the fight back over there.
Yeah, cool.
I am just
Wounded?
under half.
Okay.
So I am down 2 hitting on 4s. That's
Oh, dear.
not good. So I need 2 to go through for those CP to
Yeah.
matter.
Did you want
Yeah.
to put that CP back on and take the damage off?
I don't think it matters.
CP to make him disgusting, because I think actually he'll die. So he has a thing called Relentless Carnage. At the end of the fight phase,
Yep.
hang on a minute. Oh, no, cool. At the end of the fight phase, select 1 enemy unit within engagement range of this model and roll 1d6. On a 2+, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So 2+ on your dreadnought. D3 mortal wounds. Take 2 mortal wounds.
Armor of Contempt.
Doesn't work against mortal wounds, bro.
No, it does. For
No, it doesn't.
Vehicles.
Oh.
My Armor of Contempt does.
Oh,
That one. Would that help me?
for 2 mortal wounds.
No.
Oh, I thought you meant armor of contempt like -1 AP. It would
No,
be
no.
super easy if they didn't just name everything the same thing, right? It'd be less
Exactly.
confusing.
That's what I mean.
So Jojo,
Yeah.
it's the end of my turn, sir.
Okay, what have you scored?
All of it.
So,
So-
match 15.
I took a tempting target, the one that Brom told me, objective 2 over here for 5 points.
Yeah.
I've got battlefield supremacy because I hold 4 of the objectives out of the 5. And I killed Tiggy for assassination, so that's 15 points, sir.
Bang in.
Bang in.
That puts you on a big 40.
Already?
And
We're not-
6 CP, yeah?
We're not going to want to know the update.
Yes, sir, I'm on 6 CP, yes.
And Brom's on 9 CP still.
I've gained 5. Oh, yeah, I'm on 9 still,
He
mate.
gains his 5 points from his first turn for No Retreat, No Surrender Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Okay. He now gets to draw some fresh cards.
Blood and Guts.
Kill 3 things in melee, lol.
Deploy teleport homers.
You can do that with your Terminators.
I can. And no prisoners.
Take 30 wounds worth of damage off me.
From now.
I mean, those are all doable.
Oh, good, well, yeah. I have a Warp Storm point left.
Liam, don't you still have units in Deep Strike?
Yeah, 2 units of 10 bloodletters. That was an evil laugh there, Joe.
Oh my!
Watching him operate that iPad
I'm
is the
literally,
funniest
it's
thing
doing
I've
the
ever
thing.
seen.
It's clearly
You gotta be
knows I'm
touching.
touching.
You have to go up and then left when you're up. Like an L shape. There you go, you almost had it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's because you...
Whoop.
Guys, this is
What?
amazing! Where's the camera?
Okay.
It's like
I hate this. I hate it.
definite.
Look, it's there. I can see it. Now go away. There we go. Be gone.
Ah, the second I started filming, you got it.
Oh,
Both litanies suck.
you suck.
You got them both.
No.
You got one of them on a 3+.
Oh, I got the second one then.
Yeah, because 3+ is past.
No,
it,
isn't he?
He's
oh,
a master of sanctity that does it on a 3+.
Yeah.
Oh, because he hasn't got the wise orator warlord trait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
he hasn't got
a
the
bit-
wise oral giver warlord.
Probably
trait,
means
that's
I
right.
had the first one as well.
So
but
Brum just gets 5 victory points on his primary, Jay,
yeah.
because he only holds his home objective. And I think he's got a fresh deck of cards to draw as well.
I've just done
He's
it.
done that already.
Oh, is he? What
we've
did you
been there.
get? What did you get?
Blood and guts, teleport home.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Perfect.
Which means I +1 wound on the nearest unit.
Saints
are
have beaten Chelsea 2-1. Game.
Football.
So
Football and things.
football.
Soccer to Americans.
So this thing's going to die if it stays in combat.
Yeah,
So
100%.
it needs to fall back.
Probably going to die if it
Um,
falls back out in combat, Brum.
Yeah.
Unlucky for me, I can't spend 4 warp storm points to stop you from falling back,
Yeah, good.
which is a Khorne thing that I can do. Have you broken the switcher again?
So I think
No.
we come this way
Oh.
because although it draws you in, it draws you this way. We'll just come this way.
How far is he moving? What's his back wounded?
5 inches is what I've got it on.
That's a long fucking 5 inches.
No, it's not. You can have that.
There we
Are
go.
you cheating again?
No, I'm not cheating.
It's very loose and fast with his rules, Joe. Very loose and fast. So it's Khorne Demons versus Blood Angels on Chat Plays on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Tell Paddy to bring lots of spare.
Me and Chat have been talking about forcing you to buy a Commander. I looked on Forge World. He's only like 200 and something quid.
How much?
Yeah, but the narrative. It will be
How much is the on Forge World?
200 and something quid.
What's the something, Joe? Because 200 and something could be anything from 210 to 290. There's a big difference.
He
I have to do
is.
fast math to...
Oh, it's only 215. I mean, that's still quite a lot of money.
Well, if the super chat total hit it tonight, I'd buy it.
Yeah, we're a long way off.
Yeah, but we're a long way off considering income tax and YouTube cut, Joe.
Yeah. But because we're talking about because basically at the siege of Baal, when Baal was being absolutely annihilated by Tyranids, right? Commander just showed up.
Has Commander got 40k rules?
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
But basically, Commander turned up on the moon of Baal, where all the Tyranids were, and he just killed them all. He just killed all the Tyranids because he was like, the only person that gets to kill and destroy all the Blood Angels is me.
I'm not going to lie to you. What I actually want to do, like I said to you before, is get another Bloodthirster, paint up Be'lakor, paint up the Bloodthirster. I just want to play Monster Hammer now with Khorne Bloodthirsters because I just think that's fucking cool. Scarbrand, 2 big Bloodthirsters with different weapons.
I mean, it'll be incredibly oppressive.
I don't think it's very good.
Like it won't be as good as the Sinesh version.
If I dropped Karanak and the 2 gun chariots that haven't done a lot so far, then I can get another Bloodthirster in this list. And then, how many points is Be'lakor now? I bet have you seen Bellacor's rules?
400 and
Oh,
something, I think.
shit, son! Be'lakor is mental.
I think he's at least 100 points.
420 points for Be'lakor.
So he's 120 points more than Abaddon, but he is legit terrifying.
He's hashtag ready to fuck.
Chat is currently who's listening? We are currently stuck on one screen. Luckily, it's a good one.
Do you want me to fix it again for you?
It's just
I'll
not
fix it.
reconnecting.
I'll fix it again for you.
I keep closing it and opening it.
What is this plane I keep knocking over? The awkward.
Fine, it's out of the way now.
The bottom. don't know why this is having such an issue tonight. We've never had such an issue. Although it is due a software update. So.
What are we thinking about Dark Angels into demons? What are they like? Like Deathwing? Because there's a lot of demon stuff. Ignore the constant transhuman.
No.
You reckon?
Constant transhuman would be okay.
But the problem about running Dark Angels is it's super boring. I used to run them, and like you win a lot of games, but they're not exciting games. You know that scene in Austin Powers where there's the road roller slowly runs over that guard. That's what running Dark Angels is.
It doesn't take any skill to run that list either.
No.
Deathwing lists just aren't skilled. I'm going to stand on my objectives. I'm just not going to die. I'm going to score points.
Oh, you killed one. I bought it back with my buff.
Yeah. Oh, you killed one. I got. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm going to fire some rockets. I'm going to fire some storm bolters, and I'm just going to stand here.
And I've got two Raven Wing land speeders, which just gun everything down all the time.
0 skill at all. But yeah, you can claim me the greatest player ever for using it.
Funny.
Don't forget, you have got Terminator in the Deep Strike.
Yeah, I know, mate. Terminators would be quite cool, and they might hold something up if they live. But because this can only take 4 wounds of phase, this can only take 8 wounds total.
What can take 4 wounds of phase?
That one?
No, there's only that one. It's only 8.
That one. But that one just doesn't die.
Finger.
Dempsey says, "Thanks. Stop painting, shall I?" No, if you enjoy running them and it's your favourite army, then keep running them. And they do really,
It depends
well.
a little bit on your list. Pure Deathwing. If that's what you're painting, then yeah, stop. Pick something different. Stand on all the things you've done already.
One thing I wanted to do with Deathwing, because I'm cool and original,
The switcher should be back, by the way.
is... Ooh, yes. What I wanted to do with Deathwing was run 3 Land Raiders.
Yeah.
Your dad's here.
Daddy long legs.
Yeah.
He's just he's flapping around over here.
Is he? Stamp on him. Wait, sorry, Joe, I got distracted by the bug. What were you saying, sir?
I wanted to run 3 Land Raiders and 3 units of Terminators in them. Just because Land Raiders are cool.
Because it's a bad move.
So he's got the 4 damage sword.
Oh, fuck off.
That no, it doesn't
Right.
ignore invents.
No, it doesn't. Which
No,
is
it doesn't ignore
positive.
invents.
So I still got my 4-up in button.
Yeah.
From
Yeah. Where would you put
Wackham behind
these
no,
chariots?
where Liam's right hand is right now.
Do you know what I would
In the back
do?
corner?
Yeah.
They've got a long walk back.
I'd put them like over here, do the deploy teleport homer thing, and then come towards the chariots and take my home objective off me.
Well, it just means if he,
But that's what he's
if he
thinking
puts
right
it
there.
back behind
Go
there,
that
it means
way.
the chariots have to leave the objective to be able to shoot at them.
I don't.
Yeah, but I could drop the jumpy dudes in there.
Put them 9 inches away.
I could put the jumpy dudes in there.
Put the
and then
jumpy
they can
dudes on top of the thing, because then
there.
nothing can get up
Don't
there.
forget as well, by the way, that if you put anything in my deployment zone, I can deep strike within 3 inches of you.
Yeah, but if I take up the whole thing, you're miles away. Because you can't be there in engagement range, can you?
If you just want to sit up there and shoot, then I fucking couldn't give a shit. You crack on.
So we'll go there and do, and then we'll pay some CP so that I can shoot and do the teleport hammer.
PT13 says, it's almost as if Liam witnessed 50 odd orcs, 2 buggies and a truck bounce off 10 Deathwing Terminators on Saturday.
Did he?
Boingy.
Yeah.
And then it's
I'm gonna spread them out a bit.
this guy over here, Terminators versus this blob over here, would be quite funny, I think. Let's do that. Let's not take this side. Let's leave this to the Emperor's sword and the Emperor's son. Let's put that over here. Alright.
I can fit guys in here no matter what you do.
Can I? Yeah, but you can't. Okay, so you can arrive 3 inches away and then charge up.
Yeah. I can get to you. It's not. I'm not going to get loads of guys in. I'm going to get like 2 guys in.
Okay.
Maybe 3 if I get a big charge roll. Otherwise, I'm just going to let you be up there shooting bolt guns because I don't really care.
No, you don't.
That fucker, did you not get that thing, Joe? Mind you, Brom, you might want to put it in charge of your army.
I think I should. No, I think I should have it on the frickin' board, mate. because I think that's what's needed.
It's like
Okay.
it's like a shit defiler.
So we've got some stuff and some things. So we've got no psychic powers.
Is that everything in now?
Yeah.
Lol.
If I can just put everything in. We're spending some CP over here so they can do an action as well.
What are these infiltrators doing?
Well, they move forward slightly.
Well, they're in the exact same spot.
No,
They moved. They've
they've danced there. The reason they came back was because this blob over here looked like they were going to make a
It doesn't
charge
matter. Because they move, what, 8-10 inches?
Yeah, I know. So I moved closer.
Did you get those blade guard out before or after you moved the impulsor?
Before.
So how did the impulsor get there then? Because it can't fly.
Because it came across here. It's fine. Stop arguing with the things.
Oh, I see. One rule for
you-
Bron, one rule for Joe.
You can't
Let's see how
call
is.
it on stream unless it's at the time. The
I mean, I can.
yeah, I know you
Literally
can.
just did.
Yeah, I know. So I just moved them there. I was going to push further forward, but then he's just going to come this way and eat them.
So are the flesh hounds nowadays.
That's yeah. No, that's what I mean. The flesh hounds.
Paranax there as well. Lol.
Yeah. I could go there and then shoot across, but this is obscuring. Probably. It's about 5 inches. I
So
think
we're gonna let him have the spurious movement
yeah,
to see what happens. And it is spurious.
it's fine. So we're going to fire this that fell back at these. All right, we'll do small arms fire. You can keep chatting to chat if you want me to. Just
You are
roll it.
-1. Go for it, sir.
Yeah, so
Yo!
I'm wounded to fudge as well. Actually, it's 5, but I can re-roll.
You can reroll.
Ciao. No, it's core and character. It's not core. Core character. I can re-roll the ones. There wasn't any. So 1, because I'm not tougher than you. Minus you don't care. Get up
Good.
again.
Oh.
Cool.
Are you in tack doctrine for that extra -1, Brom?
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
don't care.
What it did do, though, is mean I can move my heavy guns forward.
Okay.
And I
cool.
spent a CP to get one of them back.
Cool.
So there's 4 of them now.
What was your leadership? 9.
Yeah. No, 10 because I'm within range of Cassius.
Okay, so you're down to 8. So you couldn't have failed. Cool.
So we'll do the 4 things that are going to wound on extra into these guys. So they hit on 2s. We roll the 1 because they have. No, they don't. They hit on 3s. I didn't get the other litany off. Now they wound on strength 4.
So you win on 4s. Good job you had
4s.
that litany off.
Yep.
1 dies. Fucking
Don't
bloody.
forget, you've got a stratagem where Gene Rot might on the roll of 6 to hit. 1 CP. On a roll of 6 to hit, wounds automatically.
But that's only from the infantry, yeah? Or is that just from any Primaris unit?
Infantry, isn't it?
Infantry.
So we could do that on
infantry.
the infiltrators here. And we'll do
It's
that
good
then.
for the blade guard.
Or with their pistols. These
Oh,
are
it's in,
rapid
com-
fire,
it's in
though.
combat. Sorry.
Yes, in combat. Then it won't matter.
Yeah.
It won't help. So we got the rate.
I think
these
one of those
5.
blade guard just deployed in combat, to be fair, mate.
It's fine. He is. He's 100% within an inch.
Cool, that means we're already engaged in knife fight first.
No, it's fine. That hit. They all hit.
That 2 hit, did it?
It did because it knocked it into a 3. Into a 2. It was a 3 before. Otherwise, I would have re-rolled it.
Fucking hell, chat.
so
He is
strength
desperate
4.
tonight.
And it's not as tough as you. So there you go. It's just 2. So 1 more damage on these.
Oh, apparently Gene Rot might is any Primaris unit in combat. So even the Redemptor
Redemptor,
Dreads
yeah, that's
can
cool.
use it.
That's cool. Like that.
Cool.
So I've taken 2.
Cool. Cassius's Flamer
He's a flamer.
as well as Thistle. So 2.
Yeah. It's got a combi flamer.
Uh,
Always wounds on 2s as well, doesn't it?
2 die.
I don't know.
1 damage each.
1 damage each. It won't be double. Okay. So we've got the Blade Guard's pistols. Let's do them over the Ha.
Haven't they got the damage 2 pistols as
Yeah.
well? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just standard pistols. They're 18-inch strength 5 pistols. Going into Skull Taker. Re-rolling the 2 into a 1, so that didn't help. And then strength 5 against Skull Taker.
Toughness, I don't know. I feel like it's 4, but because it's Scotto, it might be 5. So it's either 1 wound or 2 wounds. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Because I don't want to lie to you wonderful people.
Because you're quite healthy.
So Skull Taker's toughness 6. What was the strength?
5. So just the one that went through. And it does take 2 damage.
Does he?
Can I
CP.
suggest something crazy, Brom?
Cool, we're good.
What's that?
Orbital bombardment.
What into
3 CP stratagem.
this?
Just bash it on an objective somewhere.
I don't feel like that's...
But then
I think
it's
you're just
roll
trying
D4. It's roll a 4 plus, isn't it? For every unit that's in range.
There's a reason why you don't see orbital bombardment, Joe. That's
So
'cause
crazy
it's
it
dog
might
shit.
work. It's good for Imperial Fist because they've got a Warlord trait that gives you 1 as well. So you
The-
do 2 in the same turn.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Cool. That's not friendly, is it? Not after the smells it was making earlier, mate. That isn't friendly
Like
at all.
it's like a sewage works in there.
Yeah, it was not.
How's chat, Joe?
They're just kind of just chatting away.
Oh, are they?
We're talking about word bearers in the moment.
All of that into that.
Jink.
His toughness 6. So you said, didn't you?
I can't lose any more than 2 wounds a phase.
On him.
I'm joking.
Thanks, Fudge. That's it.
What's this?
The Redemptor.
How many attacks have you got there?
Only the 12 and
Strength
the
6 ones.
ones.
Got
Yeah.
these with me on 4s.
Sorry, I'm trying to breathe. He is damage to Fudge.
So he hits me
So
on
he hits on
5s and
4s.
6s?
4s. He's not right down. He's not in 3s. Rerolling the ones. And he was 6 injured, but it was a bit long now. So we're going to get rid of those. So they didn't help.
4s.
Skull Taker's toughness 6. That's... Oh my, Brom.
Just the one. Fuck me, I can't breathe.
So you want to reroll those 4 ones being... Oh,
No,
cool.
I'm
Oh,
outside
it's
of
6
6.
inches, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, just the one.
Oh, out the box doesn't count.
No.
Cool, take a wound.
Now the other gun, strength 5. I could have done the strength 4 ones at the same time. Boom. Strength is not enough. Nope. Nope. Missed one. To 2.
Cool. Box cards.
Top gun. Misses. Reroll the 1. Hits. Wins. No, doesn't win. Called it too early.
Hey, Joe. A Redemptor with Gatling cannons, double Gatling cannons. I loaded everything into Skull Taker.
Yeah.
1 wound.
He isn't maxed health, so.
Is he in range of
No.
Big Dog?
He was, but no, he's not. It's a
Skull
long 6 inches.
Skull Taker's toughness 6 now. Who thought that was a good idea? Oh right, yeah, us.
So, to be fair, he should be tough.
I thought he was toughness 5 now. I didn't realise he was
I think
toughness
he's
6.
been up.
I think he might have been. I'm sure we
he's
saw
been
it at
up.
5.
It definitely wasn't 6. Wow. So,
Wow, it's going wrong, isn't it?
it's not going right.
It
Liam.
is.
So we're going to do the rapid fire guns from these guys over there.
Oh my
They're outside of
fucking
the
god!
I've taken your thing. So,
Brom, you should have taken 3 Calyxus Assassins.
Brom?
They'd be well good.
Brom, just so you know,
yeah,
I could spend 2 CP
and bring more back.
to just move them in
fine.
your fight phase.
Okay, that's fine. I'm shooting these guys. This guy.
With
The guys over the far side.
oh, okay, cool.
So that all hits. And that's the wounds.
Okay, you've actually taken another damage off me.
Woohoo!
I'm going for 3 damage now. 2 wounds left.
Cool. Cool. Outside, so only the cannons are in range.
Which one do you want to shoot at? They're 2 separate units.
Doesn't matter.
It does.
Do you want to pick?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so we'll put it into the one this side.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to need some die. Phil, Liam, Phil.
He feels
Dance
like he's a
monkey,
bit
dance.
broken, Joe, at the moment. This
Is it broken or is it Brom?
This is a horrific amount of firepower that I'm actually I've lost so far this game. I've lost 2 blood
The
crushes.
thing is though, if those Redemptors had plasma instead, it'd be very different. I think.
I don't know if it would because I have a 50-50 save nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that they can.
If they go through,
Reroll.
it's much more devastating. You're correct, but
So Cyans are Gilliman, so I can reroll once.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Don't give a shit. You're going to ask me how tough my chariots are now, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm strength 5,
Rip.
mate, so
Couldn't you?
probably doesn't matter.
Toughness 7.
So it doesn't matter. It's 5s.
They're actually pretty good in combat themselves.
So 3, 6, 8. Who do we not appreciate?
8, Khorne wants it. 1
8.
damage each, right?
Single damage.
So I can't die. 4 passive vulnerable
Mine's
save.
lots, you don't care.
So I take 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 4 damage. I've got 9 left.
I've done a lot of damage.
5
over
left, sorry. 5 left, there you go.
5?
Yeah, I start with 9 wounds on a chariot.
Is that over here?
Chariot?
Was that,
Do you
was,
own
there?
any eliminators?
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Come
Only
on,
the sniper
come on,
ones, not
stop
the
chat.
last
No, it's not time for a private chat, we're playing.
Um,
He's got chat to talk to, that's why you're hearing tapping over in the corner.
cool. So Gulliman's handed the minion. We're going to punch it in the Skull Taker. We're going to re-roll that one.
Strength 6, it's force to wound.
4.
Oh.
How many damage is it?
2. Single dice only counts if I'm looking. No, I'm not looking.
Don't roll
She's
another
not
one.
looking.
Oh.
He rolled another one, didn't he? He rolled 4. You're a dick.
No damage!
For that, I want to roll it again.
Old rules, he would have died, just so you know. Because he'd have been just a 5-up!
So I only have. Oh fuck it! Pissed.
Happy.
The loss of the loss of the effectiveness of null zone really hurts. in this
I feel
match.
like, because of what
Yeah.
null zone is, it kind of needs an FAQ to affect Neolithic saves.
Yeah.
Sorry, demonic saves. However, then we go into typical Games Workshop territory of create a rule, then create another rule to ignore that rule, then create another rule to ignore the rule that ignores the rule, then create another rule to ignore the rule that ignores the rule that ignores the rule. And that's where the rules writing team is at the moment. We're going to create this save that can stop everything, and then we're going to create this thing that ignores that save. Then we're going to create this thing that stops you from ignoring that save. This is where it's got nonsensical, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And we're going to tell you that you can only take 3 damages, three wounds of phase, but then we're going to tell you that these weapons ignore that ability. But then we're going to tell you that this weapon ignores that ability. Bollocks.
So he's a character.
Yes,
I can shoot him. His toughness 6. Oh, he's within range of
he's
a
within
unit.
3 inches of a unit with 3 or more models.
Yep. Okay.
So no.
So I can't shoot him.
What are you shooting with?
It would have been the strength 6 gun.
Which strength 6 gun?
On that thing.
You got Redemptor left.
So I've got 1 Redemptor left. That's it.
Cool.
That's it.
Cool story, brah.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't pick that back one up.
Yeah. I noticed none of them died.
6 of them, 4 of them died. 6 of them are alive.
So I'm going to just have to unload into them, I think.
I probably would.
Yeah. So the strength 6 guns.
Dagger, 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 dagger. You might as well do the strength 5 as well, because I'm only toughness 4, sir.
Okay.
So you might as well do them all together. T4, 1 wound. I am not any minuses, and you are close enough to Julieman. Girly man.
To mean I missed 3 times still.
Oh. If these guns alone don't kill these 6 bloodletters, I'm going to do a naked lap of the table.
And
So it's 3s. Remove everything that's not.
okay.
5, 10, 13.
Yep. Just roll that on again.
It's enough to kill him. Look, that all fails bar 2.
Cool.
So unit's destroyed. But it did mean you couldn't kill my Blade Master, which is what I cared about.
What's that?
I basically wanted him to live, that's why I strung them back.
Yeah.
And it actually took all your gun, because your gun's done now, apart from pistols from Blade Guard.
No, I've done them.
Have you?
Yeah.
Lol.
That's what took a damage off. Of, 2 damage off of that. So
Really?
yeah. And now,
Don't forget your infiltrators have got guns.
They've shot.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Everything's shot, Jay. He has killed a full unit of Bloodletters. He has taken 2 wounds off a Skull Taker, and he has taken 4 wounds off of a Chariot. That's it. That's all he's done.
And that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm about to eat all the charges. Oh, he's far enough away. He should be more than 3 inches.
He is more than 3. Let's see if I can heroic intervene.
Don't be freaking.
Are you going to get Girly Man involved?
He's going to charge, but he's going to charge this. He was going to, like, really, I wanted them into the what might have been left because I thought they actually wouldn't die. They just don't die normally, or at the moment. And then Gulliman was going to eat these two. Hopefully. But now...
Did you get Psychic Fortress? Oh no, he died.
It doesn't matter.
What's the distance of those Blade Guard into the Bloodthirster?
That
A
way.
long way.
This
Why would he want
Bloodthirster-
to just feed me Blade Guard?
I mean,
He
I
strikes
can.
things first.
8-inch charge.
Khorne wants it.
But the...
You get charge bonuses from Gulliman.
yeah, 1 inch extra, so it'd be 7-inch charge. So
7.
the you could do that, but I can't. He's got 14 wounds left, so I can't kill him.
You can bracket me.
Send in the
Potentially.
Dreadnought as well.
Or okay,
It doesn't matter, Joe. I can only take 8 wounds.
I can't charge that one.
I can only take 8 wounds a phase.
That's a
So you can
problem.
send in his whole army. I'm only taking 8 wounds, mate.
I could charge here,
Yeah.
and that's the same. That's the same distance.
You
if not
need
slightly
to
less.
clear some breathing space, mate.
Yeah. So I think I should go for him. But if I don't fight with him first, then he kills them.
I have.
The Blood Crushers aren't going to kill Gilliman.
No, they're not. So Gulliman into there.
Yeah.
These guys over to there.
Yeah. So
That's-
and then
and
the
then that's
Dreadnought into
The
the.
Dreadnought can't move.
He fell back out of
Fell
combat.
back out of combat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this Dreadnought could make the
16-inch charge. Well, the way you're moving and measuring, that's probably a 4-inch charge.
Probably.
Cool, where are we going? Come on.
So we're going to do the charge. These guys into there.
What's that charge distance?
Less than that.
You reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
Up and over the
What did
pipe?
you roll?
Well, because I went that
Liam's
way.
on
A 3 and
covered
a,
up
a
one of
3 and a
those
6,
dice.
mate. So add the 1 from Gilliman, makes that a 10-inch.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Definitely make that. So they're going this way. Choo. So that was 8. Get you into there.
I actually am. If the hilarious part is, Joe, if Skulltaker survives,
He eats
survives, he eats the unit.
Obviously, I'm going to be outside of 3. The blood person. Bloodthirster.
Oh, look at that extra inch I just gained.
Oh, no, that was the front one. I've got more inches.
It's so defensive tonight.
Fucking on all of it. Gulliman.
Yeah, wherever you want.
It doesn't really matter. But I
Siege
could go here.
Roots says you could have done the fallback shoot and charge strat on the Dread because Ultramarines do have that stratagem. I believe it's 1 CP.
I mean, we can. We're just giving away. Okay, we'll do that. But you're just
Well, I'm going to interrupt
No,
somewhere
because
now.
then he's going to
but
interrupt.
Yeah.
And just eat the Dread.
No, so basically it means that he has to make a choice of where he's going to interrupt. Because let's be honest,
Why? No, bollocks.
No.
Because at the moment, I don't have a choice. Because he fights the Blade Guard first. I'm not interrupting with these guys to fight Gulliman. There's no point.
No.
I just let him have him. I don't really care. If he charges the Dreadnought in, I'm now definitely interrupting with one of these 2 units.
Yeah.
So what he does, if he charges what... So the Dreadnought's dead anyway, though, because I'm going to charge it.
Yeah.
He might get to overwatch him at least, I guess, and maybe strip a couple more wounds off. But what he does at the moment is, if he charges the Dreadnought, he definitely feeds me a unit to kill. If he doesn't charge the Dreadnought, he probably kills 2 units and I don't get to fight back.
If I had Veil of Time, I could have left him in there. Just,
So, I mean, you can...
but
you can charge him. I would rather you did.
I'm definitely not.
but Liam's
Me
on
getting to fight in your turn,
This
I'm
goes
happy
in
with that.
There. By the way, this is just going up there.
Okay, cool.
The only thing is whether we move the Hammonators into the doggies, and then you could maybe want to interrupt there in the Hammonators.
Why
No.
wouldn't you charge them?
No, that's why they're there. And then we'll see how that goes. But that's 2 units, isn't it?
It's Karanak and the doggies. So
Okay.
you're charging Karanak.
If so,
Probably what I'm
right.
doing, I know.
So if you're charging Karanak and the doggies with the Terminators,
Yeah.
then it might be worth charging the Dreadnought into the Bloodthirster because that forces Liam to make a choice.
That's
Yeah.
Karanak.
Yeah.
These are doggies.
Yeah. So I'm going into Karanak because he's nearer, and that's where I measured my 9 inches from. So I want to get the 9-inch.
Are you declaring the dogs as well, or just Karanak?
No, just Karanak.
Cool.
It doesn't matter. I do make the charge. So they're in there, and yeah, and then you're right. Then he gives the choice.
Yeah.
Does he want to lose Karanak? Can you heroically intervene with the doggies because he's next?
No.
To, no.
Oh, I don't think so.
So,
No, but the doggies can move 6 inches
what now?
in your. So
we're going to here. Just won't touch the dogs. And stay an inch away. Cool.
For two super chats, thank you very much. Talker Mendez says, "Honey, I'm home. Sorry, I'm late." And Easton Jones says, "Congratulations, Brom. You're the first person to ever lose an Imperial Battle Barge Space Hulk to the Chaos Incursion." Caldor Pug Drago cries.
I don't think I'm the first.
Are you charging that Redemptor in?
Well, then you make a choice, don't you? But I think you still kill here.
No, it depends on who you fight first.
Well, I'm going to fight here first. Definitely. Because he's nasty as Fudge and ignores invents. Doesn't he?
He is pretty dirty, mate. So,
to
give you some,
go here.
so give you some choices. Skulltaker has 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, it's strength 6, -3, flat 3 damage, and ignores invulns.
So I'm going there. Fighting there first.
Do it. Charge.
And I'm going to do Joe's. I'm following Joe. He wants to stream over quicker. So this thing's going back in. I'll send the CP that I should have spent at the start.
Okay.
Okay. And then it goes back into here.
Wasn't there talk of Crumble earlier?
There, it's coming at 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30, she said, yeah.
Ooh.
So 10 minutes late.
Crumble's late. Oh. Okay.
Get fed
Yeah.
well here.
You sure?
Cool.
I'm not sure. I think I've just lost
Liam's
the
just
Redemptor.
playing mind games.
I'm
Well,
not playing mind games.
he's not.
I think at this point now, what he does is he kills the 2 Blood Crushers, he kills Karanak, and he kills Skulltaker.
You reckon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So and then that kills that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All day long.
So where we starting?
Blade guard
Cool. Don't fuck it up.
Spend another command point
on the thing for the.
on Gene Rot Mike.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Because you get re-rolls from Girly Man over there as well, don't you?
Yeah, but
Does
only
he?
ones.
Are you within 6
Only
inches of
one.
Gulliman? You're not.
Uh,
You only get 1s now.
He had a longer charge than that. I could have stepped over the wall. That would have been a smart move, wouldn't it, Joe? Let's do that. There you go.
There we go.
It also makes him.
We
Yeah,
will make
so-
you a player that thinks about what he's doing at some point in your life.
So we get four guys. One guy with R. Yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck this up, by the way.
I don't think I get much of a choice, mate. So Gene might. So we're searching for 6s. All right.
They've got a stratagem to re-roll all hits versus it's Chaos Space Marines, isn't it? It's not versus just Chaos in general.
So I hit on 3s
So 1-6.
so far, but I'm not going to get rid of the 3s because that would just be smart, but not smart.
Oh, okay then. I've got 3 wounds left, mate.
I got another 6. So there's 2 6s, and the 1s come out. The rest are strength. Is
5.
5.
I'm tapping 6.
There's only +1 in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 5 to win me. We're rolling 1s. So got him in.
Doop, doop, doop. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 6. 6? Yeah, 6. 6, 7, 8.
I was about to say,
8.
6 plus 2 is 8, Brom. That's how maths works. 2
Yeah.
damage each, right?
8, 2 damage each.
So unless I roll
minus
8 4-ups,
one.
which the Warp Storm isn't telling me this is likely to happen. So he takes 2, 4, 6, 8 exactly, so he dies.
Thanks,
Khorne
Fudge.
wants it.
Cool, wants it.
Cool.
Khorne
And I
cares
have
not
to
where the blood
move
flows.
towards the nearest unit.
So I'm
which
going
is this way, I
to
think,
I'm going to spend 2 CP to interrupt,
and then kill.
and I'm going to fucking yeet that Redemptor across the table. Because Karanak is pretty poo in melee, so there's no real choice here. You just gave me a free Dreadnought.
Yeah.
don't
You were
have
like, it's Karanak.
Yeah, you were like.
yeah, no, yeah, it's called Mind Games, Joe. Like you said.
Why do you need mind games against me?
I don't, it's just hilarious
It's like-
watching you squirm.
It's like beating up a puppy.
Yeah.
It's-
There was
So Karanak, to be clear, has 6 attacks at strength 6, -2, 2 damage. Maybe I kill 1 Terminator and I just get bonked anyway. This time, I hit your
Bonk.
Dreadnought on 2s. Still, even with this many wounds taken off me.
It's not enough. I'm not half to you yet.
I'm still strength 16, so 2s.
1 dropped.
Dropped 1.
Transhuman the Dread, people are saying.
Too late.
Transhuman dread.
Too late. They fucking coached him enough. There is 6 at -4, so 6 up saves because of Armour of Ridiculousness. He's very dead.
Does he blow up?
Just to be clear, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He took
He wouldn't have mattered the armor.
25 damage.
Oh,
The
Oh no!
doing the transhuman wouldn't have mattered anyway. He rolled a lot of 4s and 5s.
He was dead.
Yeah.
So you saved yourself a CP there.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheeky.
Um,
Would you like to use your Hammonators?
Yeah.
spend a command point to get +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, you've got to give me that.
Sometime in the future, it might be
Fury
nice
of
to
the
just
First.
play Brom.
Yeah, one day.
This game would have been over, I feel, long ago.
No, it wouldn't.
Not very nice, Joe.
I don't think you guys have done too much. No, you haven't. Like, nothing that's actually massively affected the game.
You mean like? I'm not even going to get into it.
No,
There's too much.
I gave you that back. That was it, isn't it? So,
Baby got back.
baby got back, isn't it? Pew, pew, pew. So I hit on 3s. Because of my not unwieldy thunder hammers.
You've used Fury the first, right?
Yeah.
Ow. Do you love the fact that when he plays, he makes constant, stupid little sound effects? That probably be really annoying down the microphone.
Super. 8s.
I am only toughness 5 to 3s.
3s.
Well, that's not bad.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I mean, Karenak's probably dead at this point.
Hopefully. 5 ups.
Oh.
So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 damage.
Cool.
Luckily, he's got 16 wounds because double 8s for Khorne.
Probably. And I'm not going to move nearer to you.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We'll shuffle around a bit, but we're not going in within an inch. Mate.
Cool. Gullyman into Blood Crushers.
What do doggies do? What's their combat stats like?
Pretty shit, unless they charge.
Unless they charge.
Yeah, so their strength 6 minus 2 1 damage. But if they charge, they made a charge move or perform a heroic intervention. They gain +1 to their damage characteristic. They got the damage too.
Go for a sword, obviously.
Do you just want to roll the 3d3 mortal wounds already?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. That's enough. They're dead. My doggos die.
Steps forward.
Where's he going?
He consolidates in.
Yeah, probably
then-
towards the nearest, which is
That one.
really.
From there. it's
You
equal
notice that when he
distance.
picked up the model and moved the model, the tape measure moved.
I know
with
he
it.
does that a lot. When he fell that dreadnought out 5 inches away, he went 7 inches. Happens a lot, Jay.
I don't think Gulliman's going to move towards him though.
Back to front measuring going on here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do all of that.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Is it?
Yeah. I deployed teleport Homer.
Have you?
Yeah. I killed 1, 2 units in combat, and I didn't get to kill the third because I shot them to death stupidly.
You killed 3 units in combat, you clown.
Oh, I killed blood. Yeah, so got blood and guts.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you got 5.7.
No prisoners is 6 plus 5 is 11. 11. Plus 10 is 21. Plus 8 is 29.
And that's in combat, isn't it?
No, it's just in general. 29
then-
wounds of dead models. So you've got to kill 1 more model and then you'll get it.
Okay.
So how many points have you made?
So I got 10, mate, on the secondaries.
10.
And I
on
keep
the second.
no prisoners just in case I can get another model off the board. Another doggo, probably. That sucks, doesn't it? I couldn't kill a doggo. Because I was out of range over here. Right. Come on then. Come and slap and tickle me.
Can doggos fall out of combat and charge?
No.
No,
I know what you're thinking. Tough.
What, to compile in and
End of Brom's turn.
why? But then
Did you not hear what Liam said about what happens when doggos charge?
they go.
Don't worry,
to
those
+2.
doggos aren't charging.
Okay.
It's fine.
So end of your turn, yeah? So start the battle round. Start battle round 3.
Start about round
Before I
3.
score any points, warp storm points.
Wachoo!
Fucking hell, it would be nice to get more than 3 warp storm points in a fucking battle round.
I think they'll get.
You're just rolling incredibly under.
I'm rolling these dice are poo, Joe. You need to stop using the black ones. They are
love the
bad.
black-
man.
I might switch over to the purple one
They
soon.
are bad. Right.
For the purple Ronnies.
So, Joe, I'm going to score 10 victory points because I currently hold 3 objectives and Brom holds 1.
Yeah.
So, points mean prizes.
Yeah, they do.
I don't have any secondary objectives left because I scored them all.
No, you have.
So we're going to do Storm Hostile Objective. Meh. We're going to do Raise a Banner. Meh. We're going to do Grind Them Down. Ah.
You can have that.
Cool, okay. I'm not going to chuck anyway. Going to keep my CP. Go back up to 4. Boop. Love it.
I'm
Hashtag
on
love and
3
life.
as well, Joe. I think I'm on 3 as well. What? I was trying to track it
On
through
3
that thing.
CP?
Yeah, I think so. Unless you've got me on less.
I thought you were on more than
This
that.
makes how it goes
No,
along, mate.
I've been degrading it.
Well, whilst
So-
Liam does a thing,
Yeah.
we've had 2 super chats. Torquemenders says, might as well call it Liam's wins with Meta Demon. And Yeston Jones goes, Brom,
Yes, mate.
you may be bad at 40k, rolling dice or bringing an army to counter a codex you worked on, but at least you can manage a good project. Backhanded compliment there, but we love you, Brom.
Dearly.
I'll always have a good go.
How many
And
wounds does
use,
Gulliman have?
Many. 9.
Wow, so Scarbrand can literally fuck him in one go.
Yeah, and if I don't get up again, then I'm nuffed. Yeah.
So Scarbrand has 8 attacks that do D3 plus 3 damage at strength 16, hitting on 2s that ignore invulnerable saves at -4 or 5.
Yeah. You got to get there.
I mean,
It's not a huge
There's
distance.
not a gap. You're gonna have to shoot these guys off the board, or come around the back. But it's why they came this way. But yeah. But he'd delete them as well. So
I know he would. He'd pick them
Yeah.
up in no problems
to
whatsoever.
be fair, if you charge both, then you probably could get within an inch, maybe.
Cool. So we're going to go into some Harry von Movingtons.
So I thought I'd have no more left. This is about where I thought I'd be.
Is it
Well,
really?
yeah. I didn't think I'd kill much more than this. I thought you'd be in my back line a bit more.
I'm surprised you took the Impulsor.
You did say that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I took it for speed because I also didn't know what the objectives are going to be, and I had written the list a while back.
Yeah.
Even if I did take ages to tell you it, because you pestered me with 19 freaking ats in our WhatsApp
Yeah.
chat.
Well, time was moving on.
Well, yeah, I know, but you did ask me while I was driving and just after I'd finished work.
That sounds like a terrible excuse.
Yeah.
Cabanda would move the wall. He's not Cabanda, what's his name?
And the
Scarbrand.
inch. I'll just yeet it out of the way. It's fine.
But I have to be more than an inch away from you.
Yeah, I
the
know
shit
you
I've
do.
given you.
And that's how you fix wobbly model. You just
Wow.
kick the wall down.
There is, but there's also that technically you can't land and like finish on it. So, like,
I mean, the way that you've skirted around walls and stuff.
I'm not getting picky.
Technically, he would just step over that
He would
wall,
just
wouldn't
yeet that out of the way. You'd step the other side, wouldn't
How
you?
many wounds has that Dreadnought got?
Full, max. Max.
Oh, has it?
Yes,
You reckon?
full max.
You think?
Yeah.
Does Scarbrand still give people more attacks when they're within range of him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear. Does that also include himself?
Yep.
He's got the rage.
Rage Incarnate.
Incarnate.
So
There we go.
all units within 6 inches, friend or foe, gain +1 attack. All units within 6 inches, friend or foe, automatically pass morale. All units within 6 inches, friend or foe, have to roll 3d6 to fall out of combat, and have to
Even
roll
lower.
lower than their leadership with those 3d6.
Which isn't too bad for Ultramarines.
Yeah, because you get +1 to your leadership, don't you?
Yeah, so I'm most places I'm leadership 9.
Oh, a very close-up look at Liam's neck there.
Yeah, so they're going to be. I'm going to be eating bloodletters, aren't I? Into my bad boy.
Do I want to do that yet? Where are these flesh hounds going to go? Do I want to do that? Is that a sensible choice, Joe?
Blade Guard have got 3 wounds each.
Yeah.
I mean, they're dead.
So 2 that go through.
Yeah, they're dead.
No.
So Scarbrand will fucking launch them.
Yeah.
Well, don't
Where's
just
the banner?
babysit that middle objective.
We'll probably.
Oh no, do you send the doggies after the infiltrators because you've got the move.
down the end, that around the back.
Yeah, that's
the
actually
doggies
not
are
a bad
in the middle.
shout.
Send them after the
Oh,
infiltrators.
these guys across.
Yeah, and
then
then
move a
bash.
cannon up.
Because he's got 2 units of bloodletters in reserve.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
you
or just-
can you read who can do an action for burn and raise for me, please?
He didn't say infantry or anything. So
1 unit from your army can start to perform this action at the start of your movement phase.
Okay, so this unit's doing that action.
Does it end at the end of your turn,
Yes.
not at the next command phase? No, is that the question? That's the question.
The moving phase is within range of. This action is completed at the end of your turn.
Damn.
Cool, so I'm burning that objective.
Yeah.
So this is Terminators, they're miles away, no objectives in sight, so let him kill some doggies. But I get 5 points for it, Joe.
I wasn't within 3, was I?
What? Of the objective?
Yeah. I wouldn't have held it anyway. You had more doggies, didn't you?
Cool, so now we're going to do some deep striking.
For the last 2 units, yeah?
Yep.
Boom.
Doo-be-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's me singing. Do you like it?
It's very good.
Do you like it? It's good.
No,
that.
you could be better.
So it's interesting, actually. Whilst I'm getting shot at, I'm mildly confident with the Khorne Demons, but with certain things, the second I got charged, despite the fact that I'm a melee-focused force, I basically fell down straight away.
Thank you,
interesting.
Yeston Jones, for gifting a membership. Hopefully
Just the one?
I'll get hoovered up yet.
Just the one, actually.
Just the one, actually.
How many gifted memberships have we had, Joe?
Well, we've got 13, well, soon to be 14, new members. So I think that's... So we've got 14 new members. So I think we've had 2 people that have joined of their own accord. So that would be 12 gifted members this evening.
It's amazing. Thank you, team. Thank
Yeah.
you, guys. Cool. Okay. So everything's on the table now. I feel like I've moved everything where I want to move it.
Cool.
Do I warp storm for 2? I'm going to do I think I'm going to do the 2-point warp storm and just do mortal wounds, try and do mortal wounds again because it didn't work before. And I feel like I was let down. I'm only getting 2 warp storm points. This super cool ability that we wrote is just letting me down right now.
Yeah.
D6, 6 plus.
They're on an objective. Wholly within cover.
Oh, they are wholly within terrain. You're right, actually.
Yeah.
D6 on that one then.
Yeah.
D6. There you go. D3 mortal wounds. 3. Cool. D6 on the Terminator for a 6 plus. Nothing on the infiltrators. D3 mortal wounds.
You do get a 6.
For 1 mortal wound on the Terminators. Blade Guard.
What?
D3 mortal wounds.
Jesus.
2 mortal wounds on the Blade Guard. So 1 on the Infiltrators, 2 on the Blade Guard. Gullyman, D6, 6 plus. No. Impulsor, D6, 6 plus. Yes. D3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound on the Impulsor that's got 2 wounds remaining.
So what was what?
So he takes 1.
Seems like everyone just
They
took one.
take 2.
They took 1.
They took 1, sorry. They took 2.
They took 2.
They took nothing. He took 3.
Okay.
So that warp storm ability really plays into like MSU style play, just flooding the table.
Yeah, I mean,
with
the
loads of
downside with it is if they're wholly within a terrain feature like you picked up correctly over here, it doesn't work. It doesn't do anything, which is fine, but... Okay, cool. Right. Psychic, obviously don't have any.
No.
So that was the shooting phase. So we're going to start off with Scarbrand, who has a 12-inch, and that should be in range, yeah, Bellow of Endless Fury
So he dies.
into the tank. So it's 2d6 for 6 shots that also hit, because it's a flamer, strength 5, so 5s.
Yeah.
So that's 3 at -1, which are minus nothing. So 3 3-ups.
So I do get my...
3-ups. Cool, you're good.
Do get
Was worth
the
it to try and take
armor.
that final wound off.
Thank you, Talkomedes, for the gifted membership.
Legend.
It's the best way to support the channel.
It is the best way. Talk's a legend as well. We love Talk.
Yeah.
We love
And for anyone that wasn't here earlier when I explained it, if you are gifted a membership, it doesn't automatically renew. So don't worry that if you do accept gifted memberships that you'll get pulled into a recurring thing.
Yeah, Joe won't pull you off.
Yeah.
No.
But if you stay, I will.
You do get a little message.
Stay now! Stay now! So D6 Burning Raw there. I'm going to try and take that 1 wound off. I know it makes my charge longer, but it's hilarious. D6 for 1, auto hits. Wounds you on a 4 plus. There you go. -1, so nothing, so 3-up save. Oh, you're good.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you, Nordost, for the 1 gifted membership.
Although this is definitely Khorne shooting. Okay. I've got 2 skull cannons, Joe. I'm thinking about just hammering these.
Just go.
Yeah, there's no point sending the stuff down.
Kill that.
Everything that's about to charge
That is
into
obviously
combat is
a-
going to murder-nate
that side.
whatever it touches.
So I'm just going to fire both of them at these Brom at the same time because I can't kill them with 1 round. Actually, 6 hits, 6 wounds would do 1, 2, 3, would kill 3 of them. So yeah, so both of them, D3 plus 3 each. So 5 plus 4 is 9 shots.
Yep.
Because we're just fast rolling them all together, right?
Yeah.
Hitting you on 3s. So I hit you with everything.
That's pretty good.
And then I wound you on the same because it's
Toughness
toughness 5 now, right? And I'm strength 8, so wound you on 3s.
That's
nowhere
less,
near as good, but still pretty good overall. So 5 wounds, becomes -1 because armor of contempt, and you don't get cover, so 4 ups. Cool, 1 does die.
They're 2 damage each.
Thank you, Overlord Bleak. He's just become a scold. He's just
How many wounds are they?
3.
Are they 3 each, those? Ooh. Thank you, Overlord Bleak, you're a hero, love you. Cool, so we killed 1, that's a start. That's basically my shooting phase, Brom, which is not my impressive phase.
No, come on, then come and kill it.
Talker Mendes.
Yeah.
Every time you say his name, it changes slightly.
No, he's super chatted, and he says, Joe, call me Talk, please. You butcher my name every time.
Okay, cool. So,
Thank you, E.S. and Jones. For the
Scarbrand is charging Blade Guard.
Yeah, pull these in.
He's really fucking in.
Oh,
Right, he's here. You're going to put that wall back now, Joe, for you. Keep you happy.
thank you.
Right, we're trashing this.
Doggos went
We're
that
trashing
way,
this
didn't they?
Imperial spaceship, cruiser, battle barge.
I mean, it's all a bit
Fuck.
wibbly
5, is that
jibbly.
enough to get me within 6? Can you check for me,
Oh,
please?
easy.
Yeah.
It looks like it's enough from here.
5, yeah, it
Cool,
will.
okay. Bloodthirster of the insensitive kinds.
Yeah.
It's a 4-inch charge to get in range of Cassius and the boat. Yep, we love it with an 11.
So
11.
sensitive.
So we sit here.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's what's going to happen to him in a minute. Bloodmaster charges Redemptor. Cool, 6. Gets me there.
Yep.
Bloodletters then do the same thing. Oh, by the way, they're raising a banner. I should have told you that when they landed.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
we're happy with it, right? They're going to get in with their 8-inch charge.
There's no point in
Khorne wants
overwatching
it.
here, is there? So it would only be 1, 2. I could do the 3. I don't think the back unit could have seen. So there's no point, really. So we're going to stay here.
Yeah, we keep away from Gulliman's 3 inches.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because fuck that noise. Joe, your terrain is beautiful, but it makes fucking playing really difficult.
God, nothing ever makes you people happy.
No.
I've either not got enough terrain, I've got too much terrain. It's
I
either
just
too,
did I not just say it's beautiful?
Yeah, it's
Such a cake hole.
So either too tall or too short.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know you can interrupt, and you're probably going to interrupt with Redemptor. I don't really care. Although I
Yeah.
could let you just fight with Scarbrand and see if you can kill Scarbrand before I get to fight back, which would be hilarious. That'd be funny. But I feel like we haven't seen Scarbrand, Joe, so I feel like we should show Scarbrand off first. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah? So I'm thinking that what I would normally do is I'd probably fight over here first, try and rip the Redemptors down a bit, and then when you'll hit me back, it's worse. And then Scarbrand comes, you could probably take the hit from 4 Blade Guard if you interrupt. But he's cooler. We're here to showcase the Codex. So Scarbrand has 8 attack space on his profile now.
Yeah.
Actually, interestingly, if you'd have wounded me, I'd be on 9. If he's in his bottom bracket, he goes to 10 attacks. Okay? But you didn't, because
But he can take as many wounds as he wants, but he's got loads.
he's got 22.
Yeah, so
toughness 8.
I'm not killing him.
I also get +1 attack because I'm Scarbrand, and add 1 to the attacks characteristics and models in that unit if you're within 6 inches of him, which includes him. So 9 attacks for Scarbrand. I am using his Mighty Strike profile because this is the one that ignores invulnerable saves.
So I'm going to transhuman then.
Okay, cool. 2s.
Are you transhumaning?
Yeah.
Yes. That puts you down to 2 CP.
It seems to make sense.
4s.
Yeah.
The way I'm rolling, it makes lots of sense.
So there's 4 go
But
through. You reroll 1s?
no, but I might reroll 1 anyway.
Well, at the moment, you've got enough to kill 4 of them. 5 of them.
5. It's -4, and it ignores invulnerable saves.
So 2 to 6. Yeah?
Lucy's just walked
Plus
in
armor
without
of contempt,
crumble.
but you don't. Do I ignore armor of contempt?
No.
I don't get armor of
It's
contempt
5 plus
because I've got
6.
shields.
Oh, you don't get armor attempt. That's right. Yeah.
6s. Because it's 2 minus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Come on, buggers.
So nothing of them say. So all the other units dead.
Yeah.
In fact, I overkilled it. I didn't even have to roll the D3 + 3. They just all died.
Yeah, they just die.
That's Scarbrand, everyone.
And then he can move wherever he freaking likes.
I could pile into Gulliman if I want to, but I'm not going to. Would you like to interrupt anywhere?
Yeah, we might as well hit. Yeah, here. We were charged.
What are you fighting?
Well, I'm thinking that I should kill these because then I get my 1 wound, hopefully, and get my 5 victory points because victory points mean prizes.
They do. They do, absolutely.
Whereas him, I'm probably not going to kill him.
He's only got the flat 4 damage sword.
I know, but still, how much was he doesn't suffer any minuses, does he? What's his save? It's worse.
4+. Theirs is 5+.
No, you
melee
lured me
there's
into it.
no.
And he's got 6 wounds.
I got 7 wounds.
Oh, it's not even like I could put 1 and hope that I get it. I'm re-rolling everything, and I hit on 3s. Okay, we're going to split attacks.
Joey's making bad choices. He's making bad choices.
Joe, do I just kill him and hope that I kill him? Or do I just kill at least 1 bloodletter for the 5 points? I think I'm going to put one into the bloodletters
Okay.
and 4 into him.
Just so you know, bloodletters are only leadership 7.
What's that mean?
What means that if you use all 6 attacks and kill 6, and I'm at -6, I'm only passing on a 1. Otherwise, I'm losing models.
6, though.
No. And I only go 5. I got 5 attacks.
How many attacks have you got?
Only 5.
What are you going to do? Tell me what you're going to do, and then I'll tell you. Yeah, you've coached him enough. You've coached him enough. What are you going to do? You tell me what you're going to do, and then you'll do that, but then I'll tell you what I would do.
I'm still going to kill the bloodletters.
Okay, I would have put all 5 into the character. Go for it, hit the bloodletters. Yeah, of course I would.
I don't know, I can't. I'm doing that. So,
You've hit 4 times. You wound me on 2s. You get to reroll the 1 because of Girly Man.
yep.
You've hit me 4 times. I have 5+ invulnerable saves in melee. I save 1, I lose 3. Joe, what would you have done?
I would have gone into the character.
I would have put everything into the character and smushed him.
Nah.
So you're on 0 CP now, right?
Yeah.
Cool. The character's going to fight now, just for the lols.
Yeah.
Okay. So he has 6 of the finest
please.
attacks.
Definitely needed. 100%. Yeah,
5 of the
100%
finest
needed. Need.
Always.
Yeah,
have you
I
got enough? Hang on. Have you got enough for you this time?
Yeah.
Do you know last time that she made crumble for everyone? She thought she had ice cream left, so she didn't make enough for her and didn't
Joe
have
ate
ice
it.
cream. Joe had eaten all of her ice cream.
Okay.
So Luce ended up with no dessert at all.
You could have had
Why
that.
didn't you tell us?
Yeah, we would have
Silly
let you have
Billy.
Joe's portion.
Brom usually says no because he's such a good person, way better than me. You usually say no.
I needed
at
the
any
sugar
sweet
rush.
treats after, like, I don't know, 9 at night, which is probably the way forward because it rots your teeth and everything else. And then you said yes, and I was like, oh man.
Well, you could have said no. Like,
So-
actually, I don't have any for you.
Gonna hit you on 2s.
Yeah, go on. Who's this guy?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm only strength 6. Wound you on 5s.
it's fine.
That's 2 wounds. I am -3.
I pass 1, fail 1.
4 damage becomes 3 damage.
Cool. I'm down to 7.
Now I'm going to fight with those 6 bloodletters. 7 bloodletters, because we can pile them in now because enough died.
Whilst you count your dice, talk Super Chad says, Liam, we love you too, just like the ginger uncle that used to touch us in funny places whilst we hide in the shed.
Talk, I've seen you. No one's touched you, mate.
And then thank you, SJs, for 5 gifted memberships, which have been hoovered up by 1,
No.
2, 3 people.
Don't read them out. Okay, so hit you on 3s. With this is my bloodletters into your dreadnought.
So Dan Syker Fenuk, check on the chat section on the bottom to see if you've got gifted memberships turned on. You're missing out
Miss one.
with your grey names.
How many saves?
5. These are also -3.
That's fine.
So 5 ups, 5 ups. Cool, that's 2 more damage.
Cool. So down to 5.
Fucking hell. These things actually do
Okay.
some work, and I've not even got them buffed up. With the right warps on my ability, I'd have given everyone +1 attack, which would have been nice.
I think
you need
the
it.
scary thing is, you think how quick and aggressive orcs are turn 1.
Yeah.
Khorne Demons, I think, outstrip that. Slanesh Demons are just straight up terrifying.
Oh yeah. They can
If
move
you don't,
frickin'
if you
miles.
don't backline versus Slanesh, you're dead.
We're splitting here.
Cool.
2 into your tank,
Yep.
and then 6 into Cassias.
Okay. So.
It's cold in the middle, so it has to be a bit longer. It might
2.
be 11s.
Oh.
2 wounds, Brom, -4
On
on the tank.
5s.
Cool, so D3 + 3 damage. It's only got 1 left. Does it blow up?
No.
Cool. It's another unit dead.
Yep.
Cassias. Reroll for CP. Cool. 5 wounds on Cassias, Brom, at -lots.
Is it?
Yeah. What's
So
his
he's got
invulnerable
4
save?
up.
5 of them.
So he passed and died.
So he took 9 plus 3d3 damage.
So 9 plus 3d3.
So he he took 16 damage.
9, 12, 15, 16.
He's pulling back. Why are you rolling? It's just not going to happen. He got obliterated.
Yep.
Another unit dead. I'm now taking your home objective. I
No,
think.
you haven't.
What do you mean I haven't?
I'm a long way in.
You're miles away from that home objective.
I know.
Cool. Okay. Flesh hounds. They're going to pile in and stuff and things. We'll do that. I'll do that in a minute. I can't bother to walk around there. So they're all going to get into combat. Okay. Oh my! They've got loads of attacks.
3 inches, 3 inches. Yeah, I'm miles out.
So flesh hounds. Hit you on 3s, Brom.
Where's that?
Oh, hang on.
There.
Hang on. Scarbrands within 6 inches. Oh,
What's that do?
more attacks.
Oh, cool.
So I hit you all of these times, Brom.
Yep.
Flesh hounds are now strength 5. They used to be strength 4. So I get to wound you on 3s because you're Space Marines.
Yep.
You already blew your load on
Yeah, transhuman.
transhuman. Thank you.
Yep.
That was a 2.
That's super helped. Transhuman super
That's actually a cop. I'm going to count that as a 2 just for nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Khorne wants it, Brom. 8 saves. They're -2, so they become -1.
And they're 2 damage.
They're 2 damage each.
1, 2, 3, 4 die.
4 die. How many is in the unit over there?
5.
Still 5. Cool.
So Sergeant lives. And then you're going to pile into him, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I will. Move everyone into him for me. He will have to take a leadership check, and he is -1 as well. So 4, 5. So he could actually fail it. So his leadership's 9.
8 to 9, yeah.
So 8 to 9.
Yep,
So he
I rolled a
lost
4.
4 guys,
Yep.
and it's -5. That's 9. You passed just. Just, sir. Okay.
So he hits back.
You can hit back, you're right. He did hit me once. Doesn't
He
win
did.
me. Your Redemptor's locked in combat,
No,
but that's
done that.
fine because you're going to have to spend your CP to fall back and shoot.
No, I don't.
If you wanted to charge, sorry.
Yeah.
You want to spend CP,
Yeah.
which means you'd have to keep your CP, which means you couldn't use. Cool. Joe, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went well.
Yeah, super well.
So did you add my 5 points for burning and raising an objective?
I have.
Cool, okay. Fantastic. So what we've also done, we did storm a hostile objective. I took the home objective off of him.
For 5.
5 points.
Yeah.
We have raised the banner on the centre objective for another 5.
Okay.
Grind them down. 1, 2, 3 units killed only. So I feel like he can stop me from grinding if he kills.
So you have got 10.
If he kills doggos and bloodletters, he can stop me from grinding.
And I got 5
Hang on.
for no prisoners.
So you can update Brom's no prisoners score for 5 simply because he hasn't got any objectives. Oh my god. I mean, that's achievable.
Where's the extend battle lines?
Yeah, because you just have to hold these 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But you touch that with an obsec and you hold it.
Yeah. True.
But you have to be far
Within
enough
3
away that I
inches.
can't heroically intervene.
Which I can. Just. No. Because you're...
I should have backed up this way
You
when
are
I
on.
piled in, but I'm
doesn't
not
matter.
too fussed
You're
about that.
basically on the
This
middle
is
of it,
this
so
is
it
a
doesn't
fucking
matter.
obliteration so far.
And
You
raise
could still
banner.
do it though. You're all right.
Those Terminators might be able to clear that middle objective.
Yeah, that's where they're going, mate.
Oh yeah, but I did the action right now, so I don't really care.
Yeah. And I have to get there before he burns it. Because that's just what's
And
going to
we might see a Scarbrand Gullyman standoff in the middle.
How many wounds does that Bloodthirster have left?
14.
Oh.
And it's got the 5
Yes.
up for no pain and they can't take any
Because
more
you
than
have to
8.
hold your objective, your home objective.
Yeah, I
don't
could
you?
do that with...
For extend battle lines you can. But you can touch it with an obsec model.
Yeah, but the Bloodthirster will just heroically intervene.
You are correct. Yes, that
murder
would be
them.
my intent.
Yeah, I'm going to go to that one.
So I'm not very good with this army at the moment because it's changed wildly and I don't think I'm using things as optimally as I can, and yet they're still absolutely fucking Space Marines here at the moment. You
it's a bit scary.
sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm going to sit this side 3 inches and I've got more models than you. So I'm stay outside of... You can't heroically intervene anyway.
No, I can't heroically intervene, but I just charge you next turn.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm taking that objective. So I can take... If I can take this middle one, or this one off you, your home objective, at least stopping you scoring it. I can make that charge, hopefully. Lol.
You might, yeah, but you could clean up now. In seriousness.
Lol. So we should run away.
Yeah, I wouldn't stay there, mate.
We're going that way. Run away. I don't know why I'd go that way. Doesn't really help me.
You want to be, yeah. Well, I mean,
Kind
anyway,
of
that's
pulls me away from you.
anyway that's away from, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So actually, we'll go that way. Doesn't really matter. The I can shoot in combat with this duty because I haven't got blast on most of his guns, but you then fight first. So I probably should spend my CP to fall back and charge.
It's your only CP though, right?
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
And then use Guilliman to do to push, realistically push up this way, charge and clear this, shooting into here with basically all of this, and then.
So I think clearing both the units of Bloodletters this turn is not a bad shout.
Yeah.
Because if you manage it, you could stop me from holding any of these home objectives. The problem you have is holding your home objective possibly puts you in range of heroic intervention.
Yeah.
Bloodthirster. I don't think you can hold your home objective without me being able to directly intervene. Which means you feed me a unit, which is a bad thing for you, obviously. So you're spending your CP to fall out and shoot, right?
Yeah, that's my CP.
So I'd almost think about ditching extend battle lines. Not ditching it as in throwing it away, but just not worrying about it.
Well,
because the other thing is, that central objective is the centre. If you clear...
the other thing is to stop you heroically intervening, I could charge you with, like, the apothecary or something.
Yeah,
that is basically doing not a lot other than getting one of these
So
up.
you do stop me... Yeah, well, so there's a tactic there as well, right? So I would eat you in combat,
Yeah.
but
I'd
you
have
then
to have
hold your
my
home
own.
objective. And you can actually get to a point where I feel like if the Hammonators clear them off, if Gulliman does some work here, maybe... I don't know, actually, that's probably the bad idea. Well, what's the range on their guns? 18?
Yeah.
So I feel like, so you're holding that home objective already. Yeah. I feel like if with these guns and Gulliman you clear them,
Yeah.
right? His guns and his charging, he clears them. And then they clear them. You'll get your areas and Isle. Gulliman steps onto this objective. You need to make sure you don't overkill these actually with these guys. So that Gulliman can step onto that objective.
He's got this +1, so...
Yeah, but if you kill them all, you can't go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't charge, is what I'm saying.
Right? Yeah. But you've got your 4 up in Van.
Against ranged, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. How many shots do they get each? 3 shots per gun?
Yeah, so 6 each.
So 6. So don't use anything like Scions.
No.
And hope that you don't roll as well. Right?
You'll be all right. I think 1 or 2.
Potentially what you could do is hold this objective, clear this and hold this objective, clear this, clear these, and you've got areas and R as well.
To be fair, I don't have to push onto this.
If you shoot these and you're lucky enough, you might be able to with these guns as well, you might be able to charge these, charge him, hold that. What you end up doing is you end up holding the table.
Yeah.
I hold nothing.
I think that's what we've got to do. The
is a tactic. I'm not saying it's a good one.
No. So we pull these down here.
I'm going to see what chat's saying whilst Joe's having a wank.
And we stay on
give myself a strike.
terrain. And within range.
Tim, if you've just gifted 5 subs, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much.
Push him down here.
You guys are all heroes for gifting memberships. We love you dearly for that. Thank you.
Actually, we want to go that way, don't we?
And everybody who don't forget Scarbrand prevents falling back. That's true, but I don't think the Redemptor was within 6 inches of him. Scarbrand prevents falling back if you're within 6 inches.
No.
No, I didn't think he was.
There's 8 inches to the wall. Or
Yeah,
7.5
cool,
to the wall. So
thank
we're
you
right.
so much.
Yeah.
For all those of you that have just been gifted memberships, please make sure you use !Discord. Get yourself in the Great Hall Discord server. Link your YouTube account to your Discord account. Get access to all the members only perks. Because Tim gave 5 memberships away, but you weren't here to see it.
Oh, what a sexy beast.
He is a sexy beast, isn't he? We love him dearly.
Cool.
We love him dearly.
6. To be fair, what we'll see here is if you end up pulling from that side to make their charge longer, they go that way and eat them. If you pull from this side to make his charge longer, we can charge that way and eat them. And if we kill them all, then it sucks, but we'll then come back here and take this properly, and then we'll hold 1, 2, 3.
So in a perfect world for me, I hold one of the objectives at the end because I feel like at the moment it's highly likely you're going to hold all of them.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I have to retaliate and try to stop you from holding all of them, and I don't think that's possible.
I don't know.
But we'll see.
So we'll start off with the guns into here.
Okay, we got a game plan. Let's go for it.
So hit on 3s.
I want to know what chat's feeling about demons right now, Joe. They've obviously looked at other videos online, I assume.
Yeah. It's just because Carl Moore has asked, what would you take against a Khorne list, Liam?
Yeah. That was 3s. So that's
What would I take against a Khorne list?
6, 9, 10.
Was that a super chat or just a normal question?
Just a normal question, but I think it's a very valid one.
Come on, don't fail those. You're in.
3 pass.
I think a higher mortal wound output would be quite good. Anything that chucks out mortal wounds is very good versus Khorne Demons?
So, Thousand Suns would be quite strong against Khorne Demons, I think.
Yeah.
Grey Knights
Yeah.
could become relevant again.
I think Custodes are a strong contester as well. Just because they've got so many stackable.
I don't
defensive
know.
buffs.
Custodians aren't a bad shout. I just don't feel like they have the weight of fire that they potentially need
No.
without Forge Rod. We bring Forge Rod in, maybe.
Um,
Against Khorne Demons is the specific question, though, right?
yeah.
So I feel like with the invulnerable saves being 4+ across the board from melee, you need significant weight of fire. As much firepower as you can possibly bring.
One on him.
Cool.
If you are-
So, like the jumpy dudes that Brom's got at the back here with bolt guns, I would have run 2 or 3 units of 3. Because they've just got Dakka. They just needed one of the units open fire. They deleted all the bloodletters.
Yeah.
in one go.
aggressors would be strong.
Aggressors would be
So
good.
they're- I think
Flamestorm
they're better.
aggressors would actually be really nice as well.
Yeah.
Because Overwatch, you don't care about the minus. So the -1 stuff has become kind of irrelevant because of Armour of Contempt. But actually with demons, -1, who gives a fuck? Because it's all invulnerable saves anyway. So things like 3 or 4 Flamestorm, I would be very, very, very cautious at charging Flamestorm aggressors with anything other than things like Greater Demons.
Yeah.
Because you just go, cool, I get 5 of them, so I get 2d6 Overwatch shots per model that auto hits. So that's not bad. If we look Harlequins, I mean they have the -1 to hit, they have the 4+ invulnerable save as well themselves, so they're not a bad shout.
If your armies have access to it, a lot of fight first, fight last mechanics. If you can
So
make
Space
Khorne Demon-
Wolves have a fair amount of fights first, fights last. So
Yeah.
Space Wolves could be interesting in melee with them.
Banshees?
If you're Imperium, Banshees, yeah, Janes are. If you're Imperium, you just chuck in a Colexus
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah,
With toughness.
4, mate.
So we got 1 save from that guy.
Fails, 1 dice. That back one was on 1 wound. Thank you, sir.
Was he?
Yeah, that was his wound.
Uh,
What else? It's actually quite difficult to think about what's the best at the moment. There's a lot of 2 damage. So Khorne Demons have a lot of 2 damage. All the swords for all the bloodletters are 2 damage. So Death Guard would be interesting because they're 2 wounds. So at the moment, Khorne bloodletters into Space Marines are a fucking dream. At the moment, I've just been charging Dreadnoughts for the lols. But into Space Marines, you go every successful wound, you're on a 5+ save because of Armour of Contempt, and you're losing a model if you fail it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you take Death Guard like Plague Marines go, I don't give a shit because of disgustingly resilient. So
Yeah.
they could be an interesting choice as well, actually. Mortarion fighting a Bloodthirster would be a right old scrap at the moment.
the fall back in charge thing, do I ignore the minus for falling back?
No, why? It's fall back in
To
charge, not fall back in shoot.
Cool, so I just
Or is it both?
fall back, shoot, and charge is what we did last turn.
Well, you can fall back
Yeah,
and shoot.
you
anyway.
still have the -1 to hit.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
fine. So these 3's fair.
You don't.
Which is right, because I re-rolled them earlier just to be sure. But this is...
So that's a hit, was it?
That's
Okay,
the hit pile. So this is just the bolts.
So you took 3 out
The
there in
gun.
case someone's correct. So.
the gannings into the bloodletters.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
demons
they're all
are
threes.
one of those armies that's going to really shake up the meta.
Yeah, so I don't actually think the Codex is broken. As we're proving here, an incompetent Brom with Ultramarines is still doing okay.
12.
Um,
I don't know, you definitely could have made different charges.
I am making bad choices right now because... So I wanted to show off the bloodletters coming in all the time, but actually I've been looking through the book as we've been playing, and Skulltaker and this guy buffing bloodletter core units is quite interesting, so they can give them loads of abilities on the charge, which I haven't been using.
Oh, chat's saying that the stratagem to fall back and shoot and charge gets rid of the -1.
Cool, it doesn't matter, he killed the unit.
I'm gonna very
just top down
very
into the
quickly
guy,
grab
one
a
shot.
drink of water. I've just given myself really bad hiccups.
Does hit. Does wound. Saves. Good. So these 5 here, I'm feeling like I may have... So I'm fine there, I still hold that. You're outside of range of that, so I still hold it. So these 5 can go here, or lulls and just try and keep chipping away at him. That's it, I think. They got a big range. I think we shoot here. No, we're charging that, so that's the point of the whole. We shoot doggos. Don't know, Mr. Dempsey. I don't know.
Where is my stratagem?
So you got 5 wounds left over here, don't you, on your cannon, which has got a 4-up invuln.
Yeah.
This has got a 4-up invuln against 2 damage weapons.
4 up against 2 damage,
Oh,
3 up against 1 damage.
So let's do that.
I've got 14 wounds left currently.
Can't reroll those 2. And I'm strength 4, so just the 6. Yeah, just the 1.
Cool, loves it.
Chinned. Cool.
Neil
That's
DiMartio's.
actually.
That was the worst duck I've
I
ever
know.
seen.
Just
I love
failed
it.
Horribly.
So what we done? We shot everything?
Just Gulliman.
Just G-Man. Where's he going?
Don't know. I'm going to shoot that cannon.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
That's not a bad shout. Strength 6, so it's 5s and 6s.
So 3.
Carmore says
2
that
damage each.
salamander flamer aggressors would be
Does it blow up?
terrifying for.
No.
Cool.
I think salamanders in general would give demons like
chariot,
demons a
what would
run
blow
for their
up?
money.
Yeah. And that's whole book,
Yeah.
which is interesting. as
Because
well.
you lose your reroll to wound as well versus salamanders.
So we're going to charge here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we need to tie him up to
Yeah,
stop
cool.
him going that way. You'll delete me, but you can't then eat these guys in combat. That's right. Yeah. Because I'm out of the range. That's what we've agreed. So he make a charge. There he's in. I'm going to lose an apothecary.
You are going to lose an apothecary, that's right.
But that
yeah.
was part of the tactic to stop
Okay,
you taking
that's
that
not the
objective.
charge that's important though.
No, got him into here.
Yep.
So +1. Woo. That was a 1.
So
So
it's
it's
4 plus 1 is 5. Is that enough?
So that was the most with the apothecary. That's the most tactical play I've ever seen
Yes.
Brom do.
Which isn't the one that I wanted. I wanted a long charge because if I could have got to there, I could have given them +1 to charge. But I can't get there. I can just go to there. But we're going to stay there. So I'm within an inch. Then we'll do this charge.
Well, then you need out of an inch of the bloodletters there.
Okay, so I'm out of the inch.
There we go.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't care. So he goes to there. To eat here.
How many wounds have you got?
5.
Cool.
Yeah, he'll only be within ones, and then we'll pull them into here as well.
Okay.
Because I feel that is a shorter charge than going to this cannon.
100% it is, yes.
Yeah. So we'll do that. There's a 6 and a
8, Khorne wants it.
cool. So they are in as well.
Cool.
That's a tad overkill.
I want the middle, mate. Cool. And then we're going to fight here first.
Yeah, I would, because otherwise I'd blow you up.
Yeah, you would. So we hit on 4s.
You do?
Rerolling 1s for Gulliman. Doesn't help. But 3 go through. Wound on 2s. And 3 go through.
We're on 2s at toughness.
You're toughness 6, aren't you? I'm strength 7 times 2.
Okay, so yeah, I think, yeah, okay, you're good. So 3-3?
Yeah.
4 up in vulnerable saves.
4 up in vulnerable saves. So he dies. Definitely dead.
No, well,
D3 plus 3, isn't it?
yeah, but I can CP it, and then 1 goes through. I've got 6 wounds, so you'd have to get a 3+3 to kill him.
Okay.
So I'm going to CP 1 to try and keep him alive. Oh, 4+. Oh, ass out the box.
Out of the box doesn't count.
Ah, he's going to die anyway.
He dies.
It was worth a go though, Brom.
That puts you down to 5, Liam.
Down to 2, mate.
Down to 2.
We'll just turn him round. 'Cause, cool. You're probably not interrupting here. Not going to waste
Oh
that
God,
time.
no! I thought you
Well, we are going to fight you there. I do hit you sometimes. I think I might have another attack.
6s.
But I don't do enough.
Yeah, cool.
Which is fine. And then over here, they kill them.
Yes. Pick him up. Pick him up.
And then we'll just stay exactly where we are because you don't know who killed them.
Okay, cool.
That seems reasonably fair, doesn't it?
Well, who would you have attacked with?
Probably Gulliman to start with, just for the lols. And then he is nearer this one, so he would have turned around just
Cool. Okay.
to face him.
And a Brom's turn.
then these guys would have
They
to
get
move
6
that way,
inches. They
wouldn't
go towards the doggos if you really want to.
I don't really want to. So I'm going to stay there.
Can
I think that's it. He dies.
Can I give Brom some help?
Nope.
What would you do?
Because I know exactly what you're about to say, and I'm going to take the fucking poke it up your ass.
You would
So
say...
he then piles in to be with engagement range of them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you don't have to
So you get to fight me for free.
Yeah. That's fine. No, you've done that. You've done a thing there, Liam.
Mhm.
2. No. 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 Yep. That might be too many attacks. I don't really care. I don't think I'm going to do damage to you.
Like the faces grab loads of extra attacks, but okay, why
Yeah,
not?
it's fine. You're right. 1. There you go.
3 up pin run.
Yeah. 3 up in running combat. Oh, because it's a 1 damage weapon.
So end of fight phase.
What would you have done?
End of fight phase. Is it end of fight phase?
Yeah.
Cool. That he does 2+.
That's fine.
D3 mortal wounds.
That's fine.
3 mortal wounds,
So 1 died.
and 1 takes a wound.
That's fine. It's not a thing.
Cool.
So what points have you scored?
He's done well this time. He's done really well.
Where
It
did I put
needs
my
to,
things?
because
I didn't do. Did I have cards? Yeah.
You do have cards, yeah.
I didn't raise a banner
You didn't raise a banner.
because I shot.
You could do it at the Terminators next turn if you really wanted to.
Yeah. So I got area denial
You have got areas denial.
and I got extend battle lines.
Have you got areas denial?
I don't know.
Are those flesh downs within 12 inches of the centre?
Where's the centre? So
That objective, I think. So it's 44, so 22.
22.
That's not, so 22
Yeah.
is there, right?
Yeah. So they'll be within 12.
So you don't get areas denial.
Okay. Well, then I
Is
would
it
have
12
gone.
inches of the centre?
I should definitely have gone the other way. But I think he would have been 30.
Yeah, 12 inches of the centre.
So Scarbrand's within range as well.
You do get extend battle lines though, so he does get 5 points, Brom.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe.
So he gets 5, not 10.
He gets
I get 5,
so-
not 10, but the
It's all
I'll
right.
hold on to the other one. I don't think area denial is a good choice,
There is an important thing coming up though.
but because
JJ.
this is not doable. So I'm going to get rid of area denial.
There's an important thing coming up right now. My primary is 0.
Yes. Because he now holds nothing.
No, hard.
Okay.
From what I would have done is move those Terminators into combat with the doggos.
I wouldn't have done that at all. You just have to end up closer to an enemy unit than further away. I'd have put them here and put a wall, so Scarbrand can't just charge and pick up Gulliman, which is what's
Yeah.
probably about to happen.
So I thought if you move them into the combat with the doggos, it completely sticks them. They can't really go anywhere then.
Cool, okay, so
True story.
Warp Storm! It's got to be more than 3 in it, Joe! Warp Storm! Warp Storm! Warp Storm! It's literally 3 again.
I feel that you shouldn't call it.
At least you're consistent.
Consistently dog
You
shit.
still get more.
Warp
than-
Storm! That would have been better. That's 5, and I could have showcased something different that was cool.
You got more dice there than you would have got luck dice. So
But I want to show a different ability, and everything that's cool is 4 or 5 abilities.
it's almost like luck dice don't do their own
Fuck's
thing.
sake! Fuck's sake, Bram!
Maybe that's what luck dice should do.
Cards. I've got to draw some cards.
They should have their
So
own
grinding
set.
down, what did you kill? 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 units,
4 units.
4 units,
Yeah.
and I killed 4 units.
4 now, yeah. So it's equal.
So it's equal, so I don't get grind, that gets binned. Fresh cards, team, win. Defend, stronghold, lol. Bring it down, lol. Overwhelming firepower, lol. So I'm actually going to use my CP to get rid of overwhelming firepower because it's basically impossible for my army. And go for behind enemy lines, lol.
You've already got that.
So that one's easy.
Yeah.
That's a bucks you 5 points.
So bring it down.
Bring it down is easy
It
if
gives
it
up
wasn't for the fact that I'd rather hunt Gulliman.
Yeah.
But I feel like if Gulliman wants to charge into Scarbrand, lol. So,
Well, don't you go Demon Prince?
Into
Demon Prince, how dare you?
Can't, it's in
But-
combat. Can't fall back and charge, can you?
No. I'm in combat, tag myself in combat.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I want to do some mortal wounds for a lol.
I mean, he'll chop his way out of there, no problem.
Hey?
So he'll chop his way out of there, no problem.
Oh, he'll easily chop his way out
Yeah,
of
but
there.
I get to fight first.
But then once I'm chopping my way out of there, I just hold his home objective again.
Yeah, you do.
Stop him from scoring it.
What about doggies into Dreadnought just to tie it up?
So doggies can get into Dreadnought to tie it up, and they could potentially take it off of him, and he might kill 2 or 3 of them in melee.
You
But
might
then I
kill him.
outnumber him, which is the important thing. He's only got 5 wounds left, and I get 2 damage on the charge.
1 damage.
Which becomes 1 damage, of course, because Dreadnought. Fuck
But
that.
you have got 2 hits of dogs.
Put
No, I have
both-
got 2 hits of dogs.
But he wants behind enemy lines. So doggos and this. It's 2 units, isn't it?
So tactically, what I would do, in seriousness, is I'd probably swamp this home objective of 2 units of doggos, charge them into your Redemptor, kill the Redemptor with Scarbrand for Big Game Hunter, or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
hold the centre one with more objectives and see what I can do over here to maybe whittle you down a little bit. You would hold 1, I might hold 1, 2, you hold 2, sorry, with this one as well. If I swamp this one enough, I could hold 3, stop you from scoring any points. But that's not the cool thing to do, and we're trying to show off cool demon things, so I want to see if Scarbrand in the new book can actually slap a fucking demon Primarch, because that's a cooler thing to do, right?
It is.
Yeah? You agree?
So the only thing is, for you, not that you'll care too much, is they can heroically intervene if you're near enough.
I'll just drop in here and you've got fuck all
exactly,
chance.
that's what I'm telling you. Because if you go there,
Oh, that's what I'm telling you.
they can heroically intervene. As if they were characters. They can.
I don't give a shit, bro.
Ability made manifest.
So boring.
It's a rule.
Fucking Ultramarines. They make you boring.
They don't. Ultramarines can be fun, I just don't play them well. In the fun way.
Now, doggos also used to hit in combat like a wet flannel. So I want to see what happens when doggos go charging. Oh, that loses me behind enemy lines. Do I care about behind enemy lines, or do I care about stopping you from
Depends
scoring
what the
primary?
points are. Currently, you don't care. You do care enough to get the points.
Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, I do care enough. For the
Well,
points.
where's
your
18
deployment
from that?
zone?
And then you could go kill him. And then just move towards the nearest unit.
If I charge this side, am I right, actually? I can kill him.
Within an inch, yeah.
I don't know why I care about killing him, but I can kill him.
I'm going to take him off. You do.
But I can charge you and still be within your deployment zone for behind enemy lines, which is cool. We're okay with that, right?
Well, not okay, but we're alive.
Well, you're okay
Doing
with
it.
it. Tough.
Those doggos are going somewhere nearer them. Cool.
So what we can do, although I can't hold it right now, if I kill Gullyman,
You could outnumber me, maybe.
do you know what I could? How many wounds does Gullyman have? 9.
9.
And he's got a 3-up invul and a 2-up armor save. So he's on a 5-up save
Yes.
because of Armor of Contempt.
Yes.
So 5 into him, and then 4 into the Terminators.
Good.
So I could multi-charge. Let's be a dick. Let's see if Scarbrand can really impress us, Joe. All right?
How much CP have you got? 2?
2 CP, mate.
So
Yeah.
have you got any buffable abilities?
Not really, actually. We've got... so I like this. We did this on purpose. If I'm running just Khorne Demons, I have, in terms of stratagems, I have...
Do you know what we didn't take into consideration? Sending that unit of doggos into the Redemptor Dreadnought.
What's that?
Scarbrand's extra attack.
I did.
You did? Okay.
No, I can't remember. I have 6 stratagems because I'm Khorne Demons. That's all I have. That's it. And then the rulebook ones.
But that's good.
Because I wanted to really bring the number of stratagems down. Now, to be clear, if you took 4 gods, which you can't really do, if you took 3 detachments of 3 gods, you'd then end up with 18 stratagems. One of those 6 stratagems is an additional relic.
The jobbers of Be'lakor you could theoretically get all 4 though, couldn't you? Or have they got their own?
No, they've got
stratagems?
their own.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to move into the shooting phase. And guess what, Brom?
Yeah.
Warp storm time.
You've got your 3 points, haven't you?
6+ on there.
Oh, bastard.
Nope.
No.
6+ on Gullyman. Nope.
No.
6+ on Hammernator's.
Nope.
Nope. The one I really
Yes.
care about, 6+ on Dreadnought. Yay! D3 mortal wounds.
Literally just
2 more wounds.
I literally turned on the dice cam. 6. Oh.
That
Oh,
guy.
that jobber over there, 6+. No, boo. Everyone else is on terrain features?
Yes.
Yeah, cool, okay. That's important because now I'm going to shoot my skull cannon at your Dreadnought.
Okay.
D3 +3. 5 shots. Hitting you on 3s. Ooh. So I kind of need all 3 of these to do the work now. 3 to wound you. So that's 2 wounds, so I'm not going to kill you. But I am going to do
2 damage.
2 damage.
I'm still winning. Oh, you got some breath, haven't you? You could breath him.
Now I'm going to breath you.
Yeah, go
2d6
breath
from him.
He's
For
definitely going
10.
to die.
No, it's only 5s to wound you.
I know, but he's going to die.
They auto hit.
Yep.
I wound you on 5s and you get your full 3-ups.
Yep.
So you've got 3 3-ups, sir. That was a
Three ups.
terrible roll.
And he survives.
Fucking you dickhead. You get lucky here, Brom. I don't like it.
You got some sort of... No, you haven't.
I got a breath from these guys into the Terminators for 5 auto hits that wound you on 4s. So 3 wounds at -1, which is minus nothing, so 2 ups. 3.
It's the magic number.
Other one, D6 on the other one for 3.
What? From that number?
Yeah, 2 more 3 ups. So definitely Khorne can't shoot.
They're not known for it.
They're not known for it, Joe. You are correct.
That's why I overwhelmed with 5. I was a good ditch.
Charging time.
Yeah.
Not Be'lakor. Scarbrand is going to
can't
multi-charge. I know you can't interrupt. That's why I'm comfortable right now.
So in there.
He's multi-charging both them. Doggos are going to charge Terminators.
Yep.
Because you can't interrupt me.
Yep. Doesn't matter anyway. You're in... Oh. Yeah, he's
Oh,
fine.
fuck off, he's
fine.
in.
Fine.
And then this job is charging these guys.
Yep.
Boom. Okay? Right.
And then
And
Doggy's
that.
charging that one.
Yeah,
big
yeah.
guy?
Doggies will touch that. Just
Yeah,
pick
he's
him up.
dead.
Beep. No, don't,
No,
not
no,
too
no.
far, Joe.
It matters.
Get him back to the 18 inches. It's that line, Brom, that he was on.
Yeah, good.
And he was on the line. There you go, cool. For behind enemy lines. Fucking hell, Joe. Cool. I feel like I'm gonna save the main event, Joe, because you can't interrupt me. Okay.
Save the main event.
So I'm gonna go to the chariot first. So the first thing I'm gonna do with the chariot
Yep.
is spend some command points. I'm gonna spend 1 command point on Brass Stampede.
Cool. Is that the thing for...
So roll a d6 for each Khorne cavalry or Khorne vehicle that charges. Add 3 to the result if the unit is a vehicle. He's a vehicle, so add 3 to the result, right? On a 6 to 8, your unit suffers D3 mortal wounds, so on a 3+, because it's +3. On a 9, it suffers D3 plus 3 mortal wounds. Come on the 6. No, 6, it's D3 mortal wounds. This is where we would at least do with 3. That's just 1 mortal wound, sir. Worth a go. Could have killed 1. Could have killed
Well,
2.
your swords go 2 damage, aren't they?
Swords 2 damage, yeah.
So you can kill one.
Could have killed 2 though, but this could have been better. It's alright, we'll take it. We'll take it.
So how much CP have you got left?
One
Just the
now.
one?
So the chariot itself has a biting maw and attendant's hellblades. Okay, so that guy's got 2 damage each left, right? Oh, they're all 2 damage. Okay, sweet. So I have 2 attacks with the biting maw that hits you on 3s.
Yep.
1 hit. Strength is 6. I wound you on 3s. 1 wound. It's -1. Armor of Contempt makes it nothing. So 3 up save, and it's 2 damage to 1 dice.
Cool.
And then the attendant's blades are malefic 4, so 4 more attacks, hitting on 3s. That's 4 hits.
Cool.
These are also strength 6, so I wound you on 3s. So that's 2 wounds. These, however, are -3, which becomes -2, so 5 ups.
Aren't they malefic?
Yep.
So he doesn't get.
Doesn't matter.
Either way, another one dies.
Yeah.
So he doesn't hold the objective anymore. And you're at -2 with your leadership, -3. You can't fail because you're an Ultramarine. Yeah, cool. Okay, happy days.
Do you want him to fight back?
You can fight him back if you want. Yeah, it doesn't really make a massive difference. Do it now. Whilst we're thinking about it. Hit me twice. Don't win me at all. Cool. So, Flesh Hounds, because I'm really dragging this shit out because it's funny. We've got 5 Flesh Hounds that have 3 attacks each. Right. The Gorehound has another attack, but then I get another 5 attacks because I'm the Scarbrand.
Okay.
This is all into your Terminators.
Yep.
Hitting you on.
Saying the jumpy dudes are 3 wounds.
Yeah.
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 We took
Yeah,
that
yeah,
into consideration.
That's
Yeah.
why only 1 more died rather than all of them.
You got 2 damage weapons, 3.
Okay.
Kill 1.
Thank you, chat. But
I got that one.
Keeping you honest. Yeah.
More. They're like aggressors, but quicker and tougher. And slightly less shots, but
okay, so 3, 6, 9, 10 bites from the Fresh Hounds at -2, which you don't get Armor of Contempt
no,
because you've
fine,
got Storm
4 ups.
Shields. So you're on 4 ups. So 1 Terminator dies, 2 Terminators die.
Oh dear.
It's alright.
Do you care where they
It's
come
alright.
from?
I got this.
Let's just take them from the back.
Cool, so they'll
Doesn't
pile
really
in
matter.
to get me nearer the objective.
We aren't playing super competitive.
Scarbrand, 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 Scarbrand.
So where are you doing
Scarbrand,
this bit?
Scarbrand.
Where are you doing
Scarbrand, Scarbrand. Right, we got 9 attacks of Scarbrand
that? Yep.
with his big sweepy death of demon destruction. Joe, I want to be a dick and kill everything.
Go on then.
But I don't know if I can actually kill Gullyman. 9 wounds on Gullyman.
Yeah.
How many-
3 into the Terminators. There's only 3
What
left.
damage does he do?
D3 plus 3. Ignores invuns.
Oh.
But Gilliman will have a 5 up armor save and can get back up again as well, which is a problem. But typically, every time Brom rolls for him to get back up again, he doesn't. But now I've said that, he probably will. So we're going to put 3 into the Terminators and 6 into Gullyman.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, you happy with that?
Yeah.
Terminators first. We're saving the main event.
Cool.
Hit them all 3 times.
Yeah.
Wound them all 3 of the times.
Yeah.
-4, so you're on 6s.
I rolled too
It was
many,
only 3, but they're dead anyway.
all dead.
Terminators are wiped.
Yeah.
6 on Gullyman. Scarbrand's mental now.
Yeah.
6 on Gullyman, 2s. I hit you all of the times.
Yeah.
Toughness? I don't care, 2s. I wound you all of the times.
How many?
6. 5 plus armor saves, because you don't get your 3 up invulnerables, you annoying little dick.
So I passed 3.
So that's
failed
9
3.
plus 3d3.
So he dies.
So he dies.
Does he get back up?
No, Gulliman's dead.
Yeah.
Scarbrand just walked into the middle and went, you wanted the middle, did you? Fuck you. Everything died. Everything's dead,
This
Dave.
is why I
He's a bit rude,
ditched
isn't he?
Hey?
So rude.
He's really good now. That's unreally good, isn't it?
Yes.
So you can't fight back there because nothing's alive.
Yeah.
But you can fight me with your Bloodthirster.
What?
You
No,
can fight the 4 guys into Bloodthirster
think
before I fight you back. Just not that many will do.
no, it is. I counted them.
Okay. I thought you just picked. Okay,
I
nothing.
did nothing.
So, Uber? Cool.
Yeah.
How many wounds does that Demon Prince have left?
Bloodthirster, still 14.
Yeah, 14.
Still 14.
Yeah.
He's so resilient now. I haven't really buffed his damage output up. I pushed his resilience up, and I'm actually quite happy with it. So, Joe, I have murdered.
Murdered face.
I have murdered much things.
Much things. Big wow.
So-
Azazel says Gilliman's thing is technically the end of the turn, so
Yeah, it
end of the
doesn't.
phase.
He
So-
still rolled
really
for
doesn't
it.
matter.
So you got to roll it again.
No.
You missed it.
Dice don't count.
You've missed twice now. You don't get it.
So, okay, so
Regardless.
he did it in the train. He missed again, so it's fine.
I rolled 2 6s out of the tray though.
So I'm on 1 warp storm point. I'm on 1 command point, Joe. But importantly,
Raphael has become a Hasir.
what a hero! Thank you.
What a lad.
So we didn't bring it down.
No.
We did behind enemy lines. We haven't yet defended Stronghold. I'm going to keep hold of defend Stronghold and bring it down because Brom's fucked.
Yeah, I am.
So we get just a 5 actually.
That
That's
puts you up to 17.
7.
How many objectives does Bromanomovich
He
have?
holds 1. So he went from holding all to 1. And that one is being held by a Dreadnought with a single wound remaining.
Now, Brom, did you score any of your secondaries during...
No, I had none to score, so I've still got raised banner,
But you have got 2 CP now, so...
and I get 5
1
points.
CP.
I get 1, yeah.
oh, I thought you
No,
had one.
I'd spent that on the fullback and charge.
Okay.
Yeah. He's on 1, mate.
I'm on
Capture
1
enemy outpost.
and grind.
So capturing outpost is not great actually because he's still got 9
Well,
wounds
no,
remaining.
you're holding this. I can move those obsec units.
Capture
down there.
enemy outpost, not
that's
storm hostile
that
objective.
One, isn't it? Stupid.
Capture enemy outpost is hold this. Do you want to discard 1 for your free CP anywhere?
Grind. I'm not going to outgrind you. Hold that. No. So I think we should probably talk it out.
I think this is a talk it out scenario, Joe. Now,
Yeah.
so. I got
what turn are we on?
raised banner and capture enemy.
Turn 4.
So let's be super generous, Brom. Right?
I fall back.
Yeah.
I shoot
Wee
this
Man
thing,
has just asked what turn we're on as well.
move to there. I shoot everything into that.
Okay,
and,
so-
and that we could roll and see if I.
We
kill
can
it.
roll that out because you're hitting on 5s
And then
with the
this
Dreadnought.
is in range because they're 36.
Yeah, so let's shoot
range.
everything into that cannon and see if you can capture enemy outpost. That's what you
it's
care for,
turn
right?
3? If you kill me in turn 3?
Turn 4, mate.
Oh, thank fudge. Okay.
You
So we
look
won't move these because they're heavy and then they'd be -1.
You look wildly panicked for a minute then.
So we'll do these 5 up here first.
Into the chariot, yeah?
Yeah, they can't do that.
So you hit me twice.
Yeah. And I don't wound you.
You don't win me, no?
No.
So what about the Dreadnought?
So they're
Are you
the.
firing everything into him as well?
Yeah. So this is the strength 5 gun. I am damaged.
You are damaged. So you hit me on 5, yeah?
I am wounding you on
5s.
5s. So 1 so far. 4,
Take it. I've got 8 wounds left.
12. 6 1.
You should have won them together. Both winning on 5, so it's tough than
Are they?
7. Yeah, it's alright, don't worry about it. It's good. It's good. 2.
2 more.
4 up, hidden vulnerable saves. Cool, take another one. So I've got 7 wounds remaining. 7. 7. What's this? This is Stormbolters.
Yeah. So another 1.
It's 5, so it's 3.
So 3.
Because I'm tough to 7.
Cool.
Another 1 goes through, so 6 wounds remaining.
Done.
Oh.
Oh, that's not
That's
enough.
it. Everyone's saying you might as well roll your warp storm.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that as well, yeah.
So that's it. Oh, and fall back and shoot from the other guy.
Yeah, yeah. So -1.
So 4s.
Cool. And then straight 5 to 5s. And then nothing. Cool. So you don't kill the chariot.
Yeah. So I don't capture enemy outpost, and although they could have moved down, they would have done action, but I shot at that. So I don't get them. They die.
Guess how many warp storm points I got, Jay?
Don't think it matters, does it?
4. 4 warp storm
finally.
points. 4 warp storm points, Jay.
How many objectives do you hold, Liam?
More than Brom.
So,
Yeah.
so
He
10.
holds 2.
So 10 points. 10 points is right.
He holds 2.
I hold 2.
Do the
We can
doggies
test
wanna-
1 and
Do
Brom
the
holds
doggies
1.
want to burn the middle one?
I might do that in a minute, yeah.
And this comes over here.
So Scarbrand goes that way. No, actually, hang on a minute. Hang on a
Really?
minute. Hang on a minute. Put that back. Put that back. Scarbrand's going to come this way to this guy over here, right?
Okay.
Doggies are going to...
This guy going that way?
They would have been on that objective because they'd have held it, and we burn it for 5J, right?
Yeah.
This guy's coming this way,
This is 14 wins.
right? Like that.
He eats him.
This skull cannon you fell out of combat with. So he shoots first at that jumpy dude for D3 plus 3 for 6 shots. Hitting you on 3s.
Did you draw cards?
Oh, fuck cards.
It doesn't matter.
Wounding you on 3s. So I've wounded you 3 times at -2, which becomes -1.
And I failed 1. So I'm down to 1 wound.
2 damage, so 1 left. I got Defend Stronghold already, Joe, and I had Bring It Down to kill it, and I had Extend Battle Lines. So this is funny, because I'm going to get it.
Yep.
Right?
Do your breath.
So Flame of Breath of Doom, 2d6, auto hits, for a total of, that's a cock die, so I'm going to have 3. Wounding you on 4s, no wounds, cool.
Okay.
So we're going to charge you now, alright?
Yep.
So Scarbrand charges
Yeah.
dude,
Because then you CP it if it doesn't go far enough.
which I'm going to use my CP for. 7 inches.
Probably good enough.
No, I'm going to say no. So he charges.
Yeah. And now you do your more wounds.
I have a CP.
Oh, you could have done that as well.
I've got my Warp Storm ability for extra attack. So it's 4 Warp Storm points,
Cool.
extra attack everywhere.
Yeah.
So first CP on a 3+, so that's a 6+, so you've suffered D3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
I'm dead.
So he dies. Okay.
And that's the end of the game.
We picked the Dreadnought up because
Yeah.
no
So I do
reason
have
not.
these guys. I could get my 5 point. I could get over 50 points in turn 5.
So
I would have got, Joe, sir, behind... No, hang on. Where's my fucking cards? What did I get? Bring It Down for 5.
Yeah.
Defend Stronghold I'm now going to get.
Yeah.
And Extend Battle Lines I got as well.
Yeah.
So 15 on the secondary, please, Jay.
15, not 10. Does it not? It's a 15, but it doesn't matter. He's already maxed it.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
doesn't
put
matter.
that one on for the last
And
turn.
then Brom's going to draw some cards. He's going to get no points in his primary. He scores his primary at the end of his turn. So Battle for Supremacy, Tempting Target, and Bring It Down. Tempting Target's got to be that one because I've burned the other 2. Have you given me both my 5 bonus points as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Bring It Down is kill Scarbrand. Battle for Supremacy you can't do. So what they do is they run back on their home objective to get you 5 points.
Can I run that way around there? It's a long run.
You can run around there, but they'll just heroically intervene into you.
It's 3 inches. Oh yeah.
You've got to come
I'm never
down.
gonna get across.
You can get there.
So I'll just take that, and I get my 5 points to get.
He gets his
my...
home objective for 5 points, Jay. Which means he doesn't feel the shame of scoring.
Less than half.
Well, I mean, strictly he scored less than half because he only scored 40 points because 10 points were painted.
No, 10
So
points
45 points is actually scoring half the points because you need 55 to score half the points
Scored
available.
half
'cause
the points available.
I just wanted you.
So
you're
at the
in my
end of
card.
that, Brom scores a sweet
Oh, wait a minute.
50.
What could I have got instead if I burned one? Investigate sites.
Yeah,
That
no.
wouldn't have helped.
So
And-
Brom scores a sweet 50.
And Liam scores 95.
I stopped.
Why did I
keeping
drop
that.
5 on primary?
Primary, yeah. You
Ha!
know, 45 on
So
primary.
when I said at the start that no one ever gets anywhere near maximum primary. Ooh.
It was turn 4 that did it.
Yeah, it's my wife.
Brom's clearing you off all the objectives. max, or did it?
Yeah, that would have maxed me actually, wouldn't it? Because he stopped me a whole turn of scoring primary.
Because you went
That's
10,
good.
10, 10. You went 10 turn 2, 10 turn 3, 10 turn 5, and you burnt 2. So
I don't think it would have made a game-changing amount if I pushed the Terminators into the doggos here. It would have stopped you completely wiping everything here, and they'd still be alive.
Well,
so
it would have
fallen back.
It
and
would have
charged
stopped
him.
the doggos charging you and killing 3 of your guys or 2 of your
Two
guys.
It would, but he killed enough to kill.
I
all
think
5.
personally, there's a couple of little mistakes, and some of them were little, to be fair, because most of the other mistakes, Chat and Joe corrected you on anyway. So the doggos here, I would have probably charged them. So I would have been very confident that Gullyman would have killed 3.
Oh, yeah.
And if you'd have gone if you'd have charged the dogs, I think you pick the dogs up. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think you do.
Yeah.
So they'd all be gone, which means they wouldn't have. So he only killed 3 Terminators. So there'd have been 2 alive over here still after he'd have attacked as well. I may have been tempted then to put more attacks into the Terminators, which means Gullyman might be alive. So there's lots of things just by the other thing you could have done as well with those Terminators, when you did charge in, we said this at the time, right? You had a 3-inch pile and a 3-inch consolidation. You could have used them to try and block Gullyman off a little bit.
Like I did with the Blade Guard.
Exactly like you did with the Blade Guard, but game fatigue, towards the end of the game, you're getting tired.
Didn't get the crumble in at 9:30.
We still haven't got the crumble yet. The play over here with the Apothecary was smart. However, the other thing I would say is, and Joe kind of sort of mentioned it right early on, but you pulled. So Tempest is a game where you need to be in no man's land doing things.
Yeah.
And what you did turn 1 is you went pull back.
Yeah, I didn't want to give you too many units. I didn't have my too many units that I was quite happy to trade at the start.
Fair.
So I thought you'd eat my traded units too quickly, so I pulled back. Like the roadblock, I could have roadblocked you with the truck.
So I'd have been really tempted, at least in turn 2, for both units of infiltrators. I'd have pushed them right in here, because then you've got a 12-inch bubble where I can't deep strike. So I'm deep striking bloodletters back here, right? And what actually happened is I'm deep striking bloodletters in this gap in here instead. And they didn't do a lot of the bloodletters because I wasn't charging Space Marines and I was charging Dreadnoughts. But because I was able to bring them in on objectives and swamp them with 10-man bloodletter units, I think that may have made a difference. On the whole, I don't think you played a terrible game. To be fair, I give you stick, I give you abuse, but you know I love you very dearly, and you're my favourite Ultramarines player on the channel. So I think actually you played it relatively well. Saying all of that, I mean, there's some cool moves like the jumpy dudes jumping down here, all that kind of stuff. You know, my Warp Storm didn't really like. What if you read all the Warp Storm abilities I have available to me? Second you start getting 4 or 5 Warp Storm points, it's very strong. It's really, really strong. And I didn't get anything above 3 apart from that last turn. If you have a whole Khorne army rushing you with 4 Warp Storm points so I can put +1 attack on, that's really frightening. It's really, really good. Having said that, there's a couple of big takeaways for me, Joe, right, in this game. First of all, I don't know if I've ever ended a game with 9 Fleshhounds left.
Yeah.
Right, it's just never happened.
Which is impressive.
Because Fleshhounds just die. I've definitely never ended a game with both my giant Greater Demons left. So this is a guy, I looked at the Codex, there's lots of stuff to increase damage, to ignore wounds, like, you can turn him into a combat monster, but as we've seen, he's kind of that anyway.
Yeah,
you could just supercharge him. You can give him the same relic blade to make him D3 plus 4 damage, and you can't make him less than -1. You can't make him -1 to hit. You can't make him -1 to wound. So he's amazing. And then you can give him a warlord trait, which means he ignores all abilities that ignore wounds. No feel, no pains. No max 3 wounds per phase. So he tumbles into Gaz and fucking throws him across the table. So you can make the damage output frightening, but the thing that I always had with Khorne Demons in 8th edition with the 8th edition Codex was he goes on the table, he comes forward, in 2 turns he's dead. He's got 14 wounds left. It means he's left 6 wounds all phase.
I mean, I didn't have multi-damage.
You didn't have multi-damage, that's
is probably
fair.
the massive. So a squad of, a couple of squads of Eradicators, or
but even then,
usuals or something like that.
We still have a 4-up invuln with a 5-up for no pain and 20 wounds at toughness 8.
Yeah.
So even Eradicators at strength 8 are still only wounding me on 4.
Something like
that's mad.
The Leviathan, twin Volkite, twin storm cannon Leviathan. Although they don't get any Ultramarine benefits, it's a lot of firepower.
And then there's the Decimators.
But like you said earlier, aggressors be really good, really helpful.
This guy just fucks now as well. He's so good. I'm a little bit upset we didn't see Skulltaker do what Skulltaker did. But I mean, although we didn't see Skulltaker, we saw him step in and just annihilate whatever. Step into Blade Guard with shields and went, yeah, you're all dead. Stepped into Gullyman and went, and 3 Terminators and went, yeah, you're all dead. Gullyman and 3 Terminators.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah.
And then went, yeah, you're all dead.
Question is, what do orcs do against this army?
Just
Nothing.
run
They
away.
just fold, don't they?
They do fold.
I think you've got to tie things up and hope that you survive. If you put enough boys in or thing like the squeak things, -1 damage thing
Gaz
into this, you might survive.
Gaz gives me some problems. If Gaz gets a charge off on Scarbrand, even if Scarbrand charges Gaz, I don't ignore his 4 wounds per phase with this particular build because I didn't put that ability on this particular Bloodthirster. And so he could pick Scarbrand up, but Scarbrand now, he's 2 wounds away from basically being an Imperial Knight.
Yeah.
But better.
Yeah.
But better than an Imperial. Him versus a Gallant.
Okay, if you take the Gallant
Gallant
specifically, then yeah.
'Cause
But when
that's
you
the most
consider that an
comparable.
Imperial Knight can fall out of combat, shoot and charge, and he can't do that, their guns are always pretty frightening. Again, you start plopping Scarbrand in between units of Blood Crushers and Bloodletters with all getting the +1 attack.
He's a force multiplier.
It's huge. So I'm super impressed by the Codex. I mean, we helped write it, so I would be. And it's nice to be able to bring the Khorne Demons and go, okay, I'm losing models, but I still know that what's left on the table is relatively effective. So, and I don't think that they've gained a lot. So if you think about it, the +1 strength on the Flesh Hounds and the +1 strength on the Bloodletters to make them strength 5, they had that anyway.
Yeah.
But it was just unstoppable ferocity. They only got it on the charge. The bonus they have now is they have it all the time, which is quite nice. +1 damage on the hounds when they charge is really nice.
That's going to be a nightmare.
These guys being toughness 8, I think is the right thing for them to be. I will say that the 4+ invulnerable save across the table for ranged is still 50-50.
Yeah.
But it makes me feel much more confident with my units trying to weather some firepower. Logically, because it's demonic invulnerability, logically I'm saving half of everything you throw at me.
Plus you've gone from toughness 3 to toughness 4.
There's that as well. Yeah, that's a big. It's actually a big deal.
Yeah.
So bolt guns would be wounding my Bloodletters previously on 3s, and so I'd be wounded on 3s and have a 5-up save. Now I'm wounded on 4s and have a 4-up save.
Yeah.
It's just nicer.
Yep.
But then I can only have a unit 10 instead of a unit 20 or 30. But I mean, I'm okay with it.
But 10's easier to deep strike and actually fit on the table.
10 is much easier to deep strike. Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
So I am pretty happy with it overall. There's some little niggly things. So if we look at, for example, the Flesh Hounds, if we look at the Skull Cannon, they're all -2. They were. We can basically say this with absolute 100% confidence, written before Armour of Contempt was a thing.
Yeah.
So you would be typically putting Marines on a 5-up, now they're putting Marines on a 4-up, but okay,
but
fine.
they're still better than what they were.
They are better than what they were, and Hellblades on Bloodletters at -3 on a standard troops choice at flat 2 damage. It used to be 6s to wound with 2 damage. They're now flat 2 damage.
And they ignore Armour of Contempt.
Hellblades don't. Only Malefic weapons do. The Hellblades on these guys are Malefic weapons.
Yeah.
The Hellblades on Bloodletters aren't.
The comparison was to go into intercessors. That was the baseline.
Yeah.
So two wounded intercessors, strength 4, was the way forward.
Yeah. Is that crumble ready?
Yeah, one of them's rhubarb though.
That's fine, I'll eat that one.
You'll have
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm cool. Right, you wonderful, beautiful humans. Have we got any more super chats, comments, anything anyone said?
No, people just chatting. Eddie's bumbled in. He's
Oh, fuck
talking
him. Let's
crap.
go then.
So he's just...
Orange prick. Right. In that case, thanks everybody for joining us. If you have enjoyed this and you're new to the channel, or you aren't actually a member, or you don't normally watch the members only streams, every single Tuesday we do this at 7:30 for members only, Skull tier and above. So all of you beautiful people that have been gifted memberships, make sure you tune in next Tuesday at 7:30 for the members only content. You can go back if you're now a Skull tier and watch all the previous members only content. It sits on the front page of the YouTube channel. For those of you that joined us that are already members and have been members for a while, people like Yeston and Tim Chase, all those people that have been in there gifting and hanging out with us, you're all legends, and thank you so much for being part of the channel, because it doesn't exist without you beautiful people. Tomorrow night at 8:30 we have a sit and talk the 40k show. Don't know what I'm going to talk about yet. Normally the Thanes ask me in the day and I say to them, well, what do you want me to talk about, and they give me a topic. So we'll probably talk about something stupid tomorrow. That'll last 10 minutes, and then we'll talk about dogs and random shit and things that Luce shouldn't YouTube or Google, basically.
Demons.
On Thursday, we're going to showcase the Demons again on Thursday, but with a twist. It's the first Thursday of the month, and if you're new to the channel, what that means on the first Thursday of the month is we do chat plays. You guys get to donate money to the channel for us to do stupid shit and bring random things on. And if you think the Khorne Demons are too strong against the Blood Angels on Thursday, because Paddy will be here, Love Island Paddy, then you can super chat to bully me, or you can super chat to bully him because he's too pretty.
He's very pretty.
I feel like it's probably the latter. right?
Narrative super chats wins.
Joe's got a picture of him on his bedside table.
And Joe can be very,
Had
very
he?
persuaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all glazed over. Anyway, Friday Beer and Banter will return because we missed last Friday because we were away for the deploymentzone.tv open day. So Friday Beer and Banter will return, and then next week we're back to usual scheduling as well, I think.
Yeah.
That's everything. We're getting close to me going to San Francisco as well, leaving you fuckers in charge.
Yeah, we've got another month of practice.
Dangerous.
I think I'm on deck next Tuesday.
Well, Joe did lots of
So-
technical fixing tonight. He did well.
I'm not going to.
Although we did work out that the ham-fisted prick can't operate an iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too many buttons.
Are you on the right page to say goodbye to everyone, Joe?
I think so.
Does it say end of stream with a
Yeah,
black
it does say
button?
end of stream.
With the black button.
Perfect. You're all amazing. Thank you very much for joining us, and we hope we see you in the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye.